So when last we left off, you guys had just seen the Oracle at the Eye. The All-Father, you asked 6 questions, and then she rewarded you with the knowledge that the conch of teleportation was hidden in a chest in the cloud, the Countess Ceres cloud base that's going to be over the Evermoors in a few days. So you guys came out.
We have to get there.
What's that?
We have to get there.
Yes. So guys, when you guys came out of the Oracle, you saw Harshnag, you guys chit-chatted, and then a form appeared. A large, giant-shaped form. And then it transformed into a blue dragon. And that is where we are going to pick up.
All right.
Having said that, I would like you guys, well, I want to do a little prologue here. Harshnag looks at the blue giant, Imyirth.
Stand beside me, little ones.
He grips his axes. They are no threat to me. It is your head I shall devour. And you notice that her voice has changed from the booming sound of a giant to the vile hiss of a dragon. Roll for initiative.
Oh no.
20 to 15.
20.
All right. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
9.
All right. 9's going to tie you with Harshnag. Would you like to go before or after him?
After.
All right. Go after him. Iymirth rolled a 11 and Harshnag rolled a 9. I did pre-roll some stuff, so. So, Chad, how would you like to start?
Shit, man, this is hard.
Would you like to hold your action?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to go into a rage.
You know what? I think that's a good idea.
Wouldn't hurt to go into a little old rage.
And keep in mind, every square is 10 feet.
Yeah. I can move half my speed when I go into a rage. So that would be 10, 20. I'm scooping up the motherfucker here.
Okay.
I've got Percy under my arm, like a football. And I turn to this girl here, and I'm chuck a javelin at her.
Okay. Chuck a javelin.
The javelin is 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Causing 12 damage. 12 piercing damage. And then I'll take my movement, which is 10, 20,
Carrying
30, 40. I'm
gnome in your
carrying the
arms.
gnome in my arms. I
What does Percy say when he grabs
took a fucking javelin and threw it, and then tried to stick her in the eye, just to see if I could just distract her away from shooting me and him. Maybe, oh, I hit her right in the chest. So that's where my thing went.
Percy would have been too shocked and scared to even move or do anything at the sight of the ancient dragon. So when Fenrir picks him up, he would probably just give a little surprise, like gasp. Yeah.
So then she's going to go ahead and use 2 of her legendary actions to do a wing attack. I need a DC Dex check save. Harshnag failed his. He's going to use a legendary resistance pass.
A 10.
This might affect him more. You were squiggling in his arms. What you got, Chad?
22.
You both failed. So you take 16 points of damage.
Really? With a 22?
Yep. And you are both prone. So you kind of, as you're running with him, the gusts of the wings push you down, and you drop him. He kind of flies 5 feet ahead of you, and you both fall prone.
She wants to go somewhere?
Nope, she's going to stay right there. That was her legendary action.
Oh.
So
What
you
was
both...
the DC on that, just for my knowledge? That's crazy.
You can't know.
I can't tell you. It was a 22, I can tell you that much. You guys are both prone wherever you were at, okay?
You gotta fucking get like a natural 20 in order to pass that.
Welcome
Fucking
to an
18.
ancient blue dragon.
Rolled an 18.
Now it's her turn, and she's going to go ahead. On her turn, she's going to cast Fearful Presence. So that's going to be a DC Wisdom save. Harshnag passed his. Now Harshnag had to use a legendary resistance because he failed the wing attack.
It's a wisdom saving throw, isn't it?
Yep.
25.
You passed, so you're immune to a Fearful Presence.
It's only a 12.
You have failed. So this creature has somehow, the fear of it has gotten into you. And now she's going to go ahead and do a bite attack on Harshnag. So she's going to move up to Harshnag. Her first roll with a modifier is a 28, so that biting damage does 31 total damage. So it's slashing damage and electrical damage. You see the lightning start coming out of her teeth, and it's into his shoulder blade. He's in agony, and then she's going to attack. She gets 2 claw attacks, and one is a 32, 16 slashing damage on him. The other is a 35, another 16 slashing damage on him. So she's already done about 50 points damage on him on one turn. It is now Harshnag's turn, and he, covered in blood, he turns around, he grabs his axe, and he takes his first hit, and with his modifier, he gets a 22, and it slashes into her, and he does 26 slashing damage with Gert, and he swings with the other axe, but he only gets a 21, and that's a miss. So he swings in, he gets the axe in her, the other one he just can't get her because she's flailing a little bit, or she's moving around. It is now your turn, Trenton.
Can I ask kind of a technical question?
Yes.
First of all.
Where is the airship?
It is outside. You guys left it out there because you didn't want them. It's somewhere.
How far?
You guys wouldn't know. You told it to stay out there.
Okay.
You don't know if maybe the dragon has done something to the airship.
Mm-hmm. This hallway that leads into this area, how big is it? How long is it?
Man, that thing was huge. It was probably
It was
200
massive.
feet. Yeah, because everyone was 10 feet.
It took
Okay.
it took us 5 turns to get down it.
Percival of the Clan Paxton, very terrified, is going to say to himself, "Courage, Percy." And he's going to get up from his prone position and run forward. He's going to grab Fenrir, and he's going to say, "Dimension door!" And they're going to appear outside of the Eye of the Allfather.
Okay. Yes. And and how long does it take for the dimension door to go?
Instantaneous.
Yes.
It's just me and him get transported. It doesn't create a portal. It doesn't do anything. We blink out.
But this is thematic. And this is D&D.
Mhm.
As you're starting to believe, maybe the magicalness of the blue dragon, she kind of recognizes it. She never kind of took you guys as a threat. But Harshnag sees what you're doing. And she notices that you got magic now. And then maybe you guys are a little bit stronger. And as you're going, you can kind of hear him saying,
Flee, little ones. Save our people.
and then he turns around, he drops one axe, he grabs Gert, the great axe, he goes,
Give me, O Father.
and he smashes it onto the Allfather statue, and the desecration of this magical temple and what he did has caused the walls to start crashing in. So what he's done is, like the tunnel, remember there's that big wall, that big brick? That thing falls down. He's trapping her in here with him to give you guys time to get away. And so you guys pop right outside.
So as the dimension door is closing,
Yes.
and I see this all happening, my hand reaches out and I say, Harshnag! And whoosh.
And as you're seeing, like
Gone.
outside the temple, the mountainside started to crumble in and crash in, and the whole temple's coming apart. Dust is coming up, and snow's getting kicked up. And you can tell the whole thing's coming down. The whole mountainside is coming down on top of the temple. And you guys are out there in the snow. And you're probably outside her fearful presence. It's 120 feet. Yeah, so you're outside her fearful presence, so it kind of wears off right now.
What have you done? Our friend, he is surely slain now.
Never would have been able to face off against an ancient dragon like that.
Perhaps you're right. But at what cost have we escaped this day? I do not wish to know the fate of our friend.
And you see the balloon kind of come up from behind the clouds like they were hiding because they saw the dragon come in. And they throw a ladder down to you guys to jump aboard.
So Fenrir will kind of rude and heavy. He looks back hesitantly at the desecration of the mountain, but he knows the only course now is to honor Harshnag's life by completing the mission. He will run and jump and grab the ladder.
Okay. And of course, Percy don't climb ladders.
Right.
And then you guys are able to get up on the ship. They help you aboard, and they're terrified. We hid the ship when we saw her fly in. We didn't know what to do. We prayed to Kaluth to come aid us, but it looks like he has found a way to aid you otherwise. All praise Kaluth.
Fenrir grabs a random barrel and he cusses in Eluskin and he chucks the fucking thing. He's pissed.
Okay, Percy. We won't talk to him then. Is there? Where are we headed?
Well, what's the location of the
Evermore? It's going to appear over the Evermores in a few days.
Right. Set course for the Evermore.
Ah, yes. Place of many ancient battles I hear in text. We will lay in a course, lads. And the moon's out. It's not a full moon, but it's getting close, and you kind of see the mountain, the smoke's coming from the mountain, and then you can kind of just see, as the ship gets farther away, a silhouette of a dragon bust out of the mountain and fly away.
Fenrir pulls his dagger out of his sheath, and he puts it on his hand, and he slices it open, and blood squeezes between his fingers. On my life, I will end the life of that dragon, and I will avenge the mighty Harshnag. Hey, I scratched her a little.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You got to take a shot. That was cool. I liked it.
A parting message.
So, it was already nighttime, you guys are safely aboard there, but you know that, unfortunately, Harshnag's sacrifice was in vain, but it was probably enough time that your balloon was able to get far enough away, because now she kind of sees you guys as a threat. Before, she didn't know who you guys were.
Okay.
Now we're aboard the, what did we name the ship? Voyager.
Voyager.
And we're down to 4 cultists. We got the leader, Delphine, her second in command, Braskus, the alcoholic now. He's drinking more after seeing that sight. Laz, the tongueless driver, and Trite, who has a rusty goblin dagger and survived his first battle against stone giants.
Mm-hmm. Fenrir is just perched on the front of the ship, just kind of stoic. Like Luke Skywalker after Obi-Wan Kenobi got killed by Darth Vader.
Master Percy.
Gone.
Master Percy. Do we go talk to him? And then Brask shows the wine bag. Huh?
It's probably for the best you leave him alone. He's not very happy. He doesn't like to back down from a fight.
Okay. We'll just pray to Kaluth. I mean, you survived. So he watches over and he works in mysterious ways. Perhaps you guys had to go through that to understand how to fight stronger next time. Our quest is not over. We're headed to the Evermore to probably get another weapon of great power. They have no clue what you guys are going to the Evermores for.
Yeah, it's. I don't really know what they need to know, really.
Then the night goes uneventful. You guys can get a full rest if you'd like.
Yay!
And Finra would know that the next 3 nights are full moons.
How long does it take to get to the Evermore?
It's probably going to take about 4 days. It's a little bit. It's a little bit, just a little bit farther than the Shining White that you guys went to, and that was a 3-day journey.
So the next morning, Fenrir comes up to talk to Tenless Man.
Yeah.
Gonna need you to take us low tonight and land for the evening.
He shrugs his shoulders.
We will not travel during the night for the next 3 nights.
He's kind of gesturing why. I mean, you know.
Just trust me. You don't want to know. And he'll come down here and he'll go up to Delphine. Is that her name?
Yeah.
We need to land for the next 3 nights.
It's very hard to land the ship.
Here you're gonna.
Kaluth.
You'll have to take it low.
Why? Why do we need? It will take us longer to get to the Evermores in this case.
It's a personal matter.
As you wish.
I must spend the evenings away from the boat.
As they're finally getting out of the northern region in snow, and you start to see green and stuff like that, they're probably getting close to Lurkwood. It's almost the same trip you guys took before, so you see a lot of the same things. They take the ship in real low to the treetops, and what do you like to do?
Fenrir comes out on the deck wearing, just his standard, loincloth shit. And he takes the ladder and chucks it down, and he says, I'll be back in the morning. And are we to wait here? Yes. Percy is here still.
Okay.
He is in charge.
Yes, we wait your return.
And I will run off into the woods below.
Well, Percy, what shall we talk about while we wait?
Oh, why don't we talk about the glory of Kaluth? It's really quite interesting.
Oh yes, it's quite magnificent. What would you like to know?
Where does he live?
Well, that is a good question. We know he's in the north. We've never seen him. Sometimes you just have to believe in the power of Kaluth. That's kind of what he's going for. But he'll send a herald to us and tell us, as they did, to build this ship, or to bring him another tribute.
Right, okay. That's pretty much all I needed to know.
Would you want to tell us what happened in the cave? I mean, Iymirth is no red dragon, but she was almost kind of beautiful to see.
Well, she came in, she knocked us down with her wings, she bit the giant guy a ton of times, and then I just poofed us out of there. It was...
Boop?
Yes.
What is boop?
Yeah, poofed. I poofed us out of there. Yeah, I used Dimension Door. It's not to toot my own horn, but it's a bit of a complicated piece of magic.
You should always toot your horn, Exalted One. You're on a mission for Kaluth.
Right. Well, it basically takes me anywhere I want to go within 500 feet.
Oh.
It's a weirdly specific distance, but it's just the way it is.
This is the farthest we've ever been from our monastery.
Certainly further than 500 feet.
Yeah, yes. I'm learning all about nautical movements and stuff like that. Why is your friend going to gather food? We have provisions.
He just does this thing where he likes to roam around in the forest at night, and if he doesn't do it, he gets quite cranky.
That's it. He nailed it on the head.
Orcus is like, yeah, sometimes I like to be left alone in my room, for meditation.
As you do, yeah. Yeah.
So we're just gonna wait here?
Yeah, I actually think I've got something to do with the downstairs. Like wizard stuff. I'll just pop
wizard
on down
stuff.
there. And not to be disturbed, okay?
Wink, wink. That's what I do when I'm left alone to pray. And they stay on guard, I guess, as you're down there.
Yeah.
They wait for the return of Fenrir, and then the sun comes up.
Throughout the night, you guys hear howls off in the distance, and I don't know. I was gonna, and you hear, there's evidence of something going on out there in the woods. But in the morning when he comes back, I was gonna see, can I have like a deer with his throat ripped out over my shoulder when I come back in the morning?
Sure. Why not?
Fenrir comes back and he's got this.
They're
deer.
up in the air. They're just kind of hovering there.
He's got a deer over his shoulder, and he gets the ladder, and he grabs onto it, and he goes, "Hoist me up." So he gets up there, and he throws the deer down on the deck.
A sacrifice to Kaluth.
And you guys can all see that its throat's been ripped out. And Fenrir will go downstairs, get a knife, comes back up, and he starts cleaning the deer, and he's gonna be cooking this fucking thing all day. All right, we can go, and we'll pick back up the travel.
She motions to Laz, and you guys pick up travel.
He
probably
calls these two little piss ants over here, and he says, "Make me a room with nothing in it for tonight in the back of the ship, away from everything else."
Not even the wine? Raskus says.
No.
The wine?
No.
Okay.
Remove it. Move it to another room for the next 2 days.
Bid. You guys continue your travels over the Lurkwood. And I think Fenrir once was in the Lurkwood before when he transformed, back when he was at Mirabar. So kind of
Yep.
seems to be his place.
It's where he changed before.
Yeah.
That one night when he met Shenlu, and then... Well, he'll chew on this deer all day. And he tries to get the others to eat it with him. Like Trite, he gives Trite the heart.
Never had this delicacy.
He gives Trite the heart, and he says, "This is since you didn't get to eat the heart of your first giant, because it was kind of stony."
Sure. He doesn't even cook it, he just grabs it. He rolled a natural 20. And blood's dripping down his face. Yes. I can feel the wild hunt. Give me that wine flask, Brask. And he drinks it. Brask's like, whoa.
Now you're doing it.
Remember your teachings. Or maybe Dalsophine's like, remember your teachings, Brask. And Trite. Be more like Orskis, who does his praying in his room alone and does not need to be disturbed.
I can sit there fucking drinking the wine. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, for the next night, Fenrir, instead of making them land, he goes and tells the tongue guy, "Don't worry about that," and he'll go down below to do his...
Tongue guy Laz shakes his sword.
Fenrir will go down below to do his wolfing.
Not only does Kaluth work in mysterious ways, but so does Fenrir, he thinks to himself. Now you guys have wonderful greens and stuff underneath you as you're getting closer to shining white.
Yay.
Fenrir comes up on the deck the second night.
Yep.
Anybody hear anything weird last night? Things got a little weird.
Orskis thinks that maybe you guys overheard him in the bedroom. It was normal night.
Oh, very good. And he'll go back to the front of the ship.
Yeah, Trite kind of walks up to the front ship because now he's trying to emulate Fenrir. He's got the dagger. He's playing with the dagger. He's still got blood on his cloak and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will just ride on the front of the...
He just stands there riding with you. Delphinine's like, Master Percy, what are we looking for in the Evermoors? What should stand out? What?
Floating city.
Oh my! That would be grand to see. A floating city. Is it made of wood like this, but larger, or?
I don't know. I haven't been to any floating cities, have I? Do I know?
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. They call it a cloud city, so maybe it's poofy.
It could be in the clouds, it could be made of clouds, it could be inhabited by clouds. It's a cloud city.
Could it be a giant turtle with wings that they live on?
That's a bit silly, don't you think?
I guess you're right. Just trying to think outside the box. The sights, we've never seen such things. This is amazing. But unbeknownst to you guys, okay, I'm sorry. You're flying finally over shivering white, so we're getting close to the end of the third day of travel. Trite's like, I saw something following us since last night.
What did you see?
I don't know.
Large?
Yes.
Winged?
Yes.
As big as the silver dragon that we saw?
No. It looked like a goat.
A goat?
Yeah, we feed goats. We sacrifice goats to Kaluth. Looked like a goat.
You saw a flying goat?
Yes. I drank a little bit of the wine after I had more of the heart. I've been keeping it, and it shows you still got some of the heart. You want some?
I will keep an eye out for this flying goat.
I think it's been following us since we stopped. That night, we went out to get tribute.
Good eyes. Thank you for looking out for us. Help yourself to some more of that venison over there.
Oh, okay.
I will go down and see what Percy's doing in his wizard room.
It's getting lit later. Yeah, the sun's going to go down soon.
Parcel of the Clone Paxton would be actually retracing the lines on the teleportation circle he made previously.
Oh, okay. Build a teleportation circle on the ship. That's great.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know how long we're going to be on the ship, but if a wizard is capable of casting a teleportation circle every day for a year, it will become established and it can be used whenever.
So you can teleport away from the ship in case something happens.
Or teleport back to it if we need to.
Yeah, that's clever. Listen, I am probably going to change again soon. The Trite fellow, he saw something following us. You might want to take a look tonight and see if you can find anything floating behind us. He said it looked like a goat. I don't know what kind of a creature that may be, but that's not ever good to be followed.
Right, well, I'll keep an eye out. And Percy will go up. Yeah, just put me on the back of the ship.
And then you go to your room. The full moon's out. The effects take.
Ding, 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 ding.
The trash in the room, like a rock star or something.
Totally.
You're still you.
Doesn't
You're just in
matter.
wolf form now.
He's anxious.
Okay.
A wolf caged in a room doesn't feel good.
Yes, well, you play him as you see fit, absolutely. What do you do in the room that night?
Pace.
Okay. Alright, and as he's down there, what do you do, Percy?
He'll just keep an eye out at the back of the ship, see if something really is following
He's got
us.
deer bones that he took in there with him. He like chew them.
It's very dark out, so it's hard to see anything.
I've got night vision goggles, no? Oh, that's not me. Never mind. That's not this character.
But you guys stay vigilant.
Yeah.
Nothing
Stay
happens
vigilant.
at night. Anything happen with you, Fenrir? Alright. Morning comes. You're kind of hungover from being a wolf, and you guys hear the bell. Michael, get the bell ready. I don't know if you fell asleep, Percy.
He would have had to have at one point.
And you guys are under attack.
Oh no.
Under attack.
Yes.
You guys stirred up a nest of chimeras.
Oh no. Why did I think we'd be safe in the air?
What the fuck are these? No sky pirates. Bastards.
Sky Pirates is way too easy.
But it's fun. It's fun to throw pirates over the side.
Throw a chimera over the side.
Everyone below decks.
Okay, Percy has commanded everybody get below the decks because they popped out of the clouds.
No. Tried's like, are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? I want to stay.
Okay. Well, in that case, do you want to just roll for initiative and we'll go from there?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there something you wanted to do before the initiative because you told me to get below decks?
Are you wanting to change your music?
This is my battle music. I'm going with it.
Okay.
It's going to kick in. I believe in it.
I didn't know if you were going to kick it in later.
I will find out. Hope it'll kick in. I can always change it on the fly if I want.
I can hear the beat.
She's a fucking flip, man.
I can hear the beat. The beat.
I really poorly.
The beat.
Really, really
It's
poorly.
The beat.
So, 20 to 25. 25? Okay. What you got? Okay.
Oh well, no, I'm 19. Actually.
All right. Well, you guys, I rolled a 4, a 6, and a 2. So, I mean, I really didn't do well.
That's not good because you're far fucking away. It would have been nice if you went first and got up on us.
Okay. 2, 3. Okay. All right, you're up first. Sure. And you kind of see what he's talking about. One looks like a goat, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a goat on there. And they kind of caught the scent of you guys, and they're hungry, and they've been following you since you guys took that break.
Okay. Well, I can't really do anything. Not many ranged weapons, I don't think, really, besides.
You want to hold your action?
A couple of javelins.
Death from above.
Let's see here.
I don't think I really worry too much about, height and stuff like that, because they could be flying any height that we want, as far as I'm concerned,
I could leap onto one of them,
I can get you onto
but
one
if
of them.
it goes down, I'm gone. So, shit, I think I'll just, I'll throw a javelin at one of them just for fun, just to see what happens.
Okay.
Might as well use a bonus action to go into a little bit of a rage. I'll flip into a little bit of a rage. And I'll chuck a javelin. This is the second of third, or four. It's plus 8 to hit, so 13 plus 8 is... Sorry, it's plus 9, so 22 to hit.
That hits. You're hitting the one on the right. For me, it's the right.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
That's going to be number 3.
So 6 plus 8, so 14.
Alright.
He throws a javelin, he goes into a rage, and yeah, he's going to sit there.
The javelin slashes into it, and it kind of breaks off the stick with the spear still hanging in it.
Dun, 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 dun. Must be Trite's goat that he was talking about.
Oh, I want to give you guys both inspiration for surviving a blue dragon attack.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
don't
That's a guitar now.
I don't suppose you've got another one of these, have you?
Another wind one?
Yeah.
No, you'll use that one then. Take that one.
I'll use that one.
Use that one.
It is my turn, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, you're up, yeah. Please take that one.
Yeah, I won't do it like that. I'll say it's different. Parsol the Clan Paxton is going to focus up. His robes start to billow up around him, and winds are whipping all around him from every direction.
Yeah.
And he's going to say, I conjure from the plane of air an elemental to fight my foes. And an air elemental is going to conjure into his space. And
That's awesome.
Did you want me to roll him into initiative and everything?
Yeah, and let's let you control him again, you know?
Okay.
I mean, anything...
He rolled a natural 20 for the initiative.
Holy shit. Well, welcome to the party. I'm gonna let you go ahead and just use them right now. Go ahead and go for it.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
And then we'll just insert him. Okay, cool.
That's what you did with the rock one.
It's fun, right?
20 natural 20 on his initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
it'll
this elemental powers become his shit now.
fly over to this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
And it's going to slam.
Slam! Da, 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 da,
I rolled a
da.
19 to hit, and I add 8. So,
That's gonna hit.
yeah. I don't have D8s.
You don't have D8s?
No.
Do you have D7s?
No. I have 2 D8s.
I suppose you'll steal my dice again.
Well, hold up.
Yes.
Never mind.
You don't have one D8?
No.
Your whole set of dice doesn't have a D8 yet?
No, I guess it used to, but I guess it looks like it went missing.
You have lost it?
I suppose.
That's horrible.
Time for new dice.
What a nightmare.
Meanwhile, there's a bucket of dice over here.
I
Yeah.
rolled 2 7s.
He's
Two
making my
sevens.
dice unlucky.
14, which means it's 19 on this one right here.
Wonderful. Yeah.
I'm gonna move over to that space. I'll just make something happen. Okay, and that will be the end of both. The end of both Percy's and the Elemental's turn.
Okay. So this one's gonna go kind of flying. I'm gonna move him over like to here. So let's say, boom. And he's kind of strafing the ship. Yeah, you can do what you want. And he exalts a fire breath on the ship. The ship cannot do a save, so the ship's going to take 31 fire damage. So now the ship, the wood's catching on fire. Smoke, flames are starting to engulf this side of the ship. And it is now number 3 is the one on your side. He's going to swoop in and land on the deck of the ship right in front of you, Fenrir. And he's going to attack you. He makes 3 attacks, one with its bite, one with his horn, and one with his claw. So the first one's going to be its bite. That's going to be 12 to hit.
No.
All right, claw. I'm sorry, horn. Going to be 17 to hit.
On the nose.
Okay. Take 10 points bludgeoning damage as the ram hits you. And then the claw comes in, and the claw is only going to be another 12.
Miss.
Okay.
You have missed,
Yes.
sir.
And then the other one's going to try to swing at your air element because it doesn't know anything. I mean, what the hell,
It doesn't
right?
know anything, it can hit it.
That's going to be 22.
Yeah.
It's biting. Can it bite this creature?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's biting into the air, and the air's made flesh. It's going to take 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
He's going to hit him with his horn. That's a natural 1. He's going to go with his claws. That's going to be 17.
17 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's going to claw at him.
Or, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's going to claw at him. He's just raking at the sky, and he does 11 piercing or slashing damage.
Okay.
And it is now back to the air elemental's turn. We've gone through the whole thing. Unless you guys want the dragon cultists to do anything, because they're smelling fire.
I just want them to stay well over there.
I imagine the dragon cultists will try to put the fire out from inside there.
All right, they're pouring the wine on the fire. Somewhere.
There's no water. Isn't that flammable?
I'm sure they got water. I'm just having fun.
I know, it's funny.
Okay, yeah, they're putting water out there. You're up with your air elemental.
Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
And I crit failed for the second one.
Fine.
So the air elemental swings at this thing, but misses both times.
Just feathers flying off.
Yeah.
That brings to Fenrir then. If you're
All right.
your elemental, yeah.
Yeah.
Fenrir, and then back to you.
Right.
Fenrir's going to try the Great Weapon Master feat.
Okay.
He's got 17 plus. Shit. Some Giant Slayer here. 17 plus 5.
That'll hit.
22.
That'll hit.
22 works this time.
Yes. 22 works on these
All
little
right.
baby dragons.
Very good. Reroll ones and twos. Alright, that became 6. So that's going to be 12 plus 9 is 21.
21 damage.
Yeah. Oh, 21. 31 because I did Great Weapon Master. So 31.
Alright.
Great Weapon Master feat again. This time it's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so it's going to be 19 plus 19 plus 11, so 20, 30. 31 and then 30, so 61 total.
Wow.
Fenrir just takes his sword and he slashes the lion head and then he slashes
bloodied.
the horse head.
Yeah, definitely bloodied. Alright, Percy.
Percival the Clown Paxton's going to come over to the edge of the ship, and he's going to hold out his hands, and kind of the flames coming from this chimera are going to coalesce in front of him, and he's going to whirl it up into a fireball, and he's going to blast it forward to a point in between both of these.
Awesome.
So
yes.
could both of those please make a dex save for me?
Alright. Nope. So I've got an 18 and a 14.
Okay, so the 18 is going to take half damage, and the
Okay.
14 is going to take full damage, and it is 33 damage.
Ooh. So the red one took full damage.
Okay.
And then the white one is going to take half damage.
Okay.
Fire! Dun, dun, dun.
Back to the first one.
Oh, you stole my d6s again.
Gotcha.
Let's see if the red one recharges. He does not recharge. So in that case,
Cool looking chimera. That one's really cool looking. These ones are cool looking too, but that one's like colorful.
He's gonna fly a little bit farther away.
Where would you like him, bub?
Like kind of around the front of the ship.
Right here?
Yeah, that's about as far. I guess. That's fine. Like he does double movement.
Okay.
Okay.
Out of area of effective damage range.
Is he on fire?
So this one is going to
try to roast the air elemental. I need the air elemental
To become
do
a fire
DC
elemental.
dexterity save.
Dex save, you got it. A DC dex save, so I don't know what the DC is, but he only made 10.
All right, he failed. He's going to take 31 fire damage. So like the sky engulfs flame.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone too. But it shouldn't hurt any of you guys on the ship. I think you're well out of the range. So, how's he look?
Ouch. He's not happy about it. He is taking half damage, but still.
Now we'll go back to the one that's in front of Fenrir. It is a 15-foot cone. He is going to use his fire breath.
Okay.
So,
what do I do?
You both. Well, you're within. Well, are you within?
Am I?
It's a 15-foot cone, so it goes out from him like that. So no, okay.
What do I make?
So like
Save?
what?
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, I need a dex save.
Okay. That is going to be I believe 20. Let me check. Where's my dex? 19.
All right, we're going to take half damage. 16 points fire damage.
Okay.
But some of the fire goes and damages the ship behind you since it's a 15-foot cone. And the wood behind you is catching on fire.
Like right here on the top of that
Yes.
thing.
And then it is back to Air Elemental's turn.
I'm gonna start bringing string and fucking protractors and shit. I'm like planning out my turns.
I got the wheels around here somewhere.
I'm good. I'm just like
I didn't know how this was going to
Geometry over here.
okay. The air elemental is going to attack him, obviously, and I'm gonna hit because I rolled a 17, and I add 8, so I'm gonna hit, right?
Okay.
11 damage.
All right.
Second attack.
Nice 18.
Rolled an 18 to hit.
I did.
And 11 again. 11 damage.
Do it right.
11
Thank you.
damage.
It is now your turn. Fenrir, there's fire, flames going on around you. You're scorched a bit.
My Fenrir's got fucking fire on him right now.
Yeah.
Okay? He's on fire. And I'm gonna be 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. Come on, big monies. 10 plus 10, 20.
How's this look?
Zaha! He's on fire and he brings his sword up and he goes and like it goes through all 3 fucking heads. Triple decapitation! And it rolls off the sides, but the heads are all rolling around his feet. The body like splaying water everywhere, or blood everywhere, I mean to say, is like kicking all around without its heads, and it falls off the side of the boat. Alright, and that's a kill, but everything's so far away. I don't think I can do anything really else besides jump off the boat, and that is certain death. He will 5. Jump down here. How much would that cost of movement to jump down? We'll say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he'll just stand there with like a menacing look on his face looking at that one chimera.
The flames of the ship are starting to go into the flame elemental in his cage.
Yeah. I have 2 other attacks I can make, but I can't get to nowhere.
In that case, it is your turn, Percy.
Okay. Does a 19 hit this one?
Sure. Did he go 10 feet down?
Okay.
Oh, he's flying, probably.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry.
8 plus 5, that's 2. Plus 8 equals that. 4 equals... Wait, I'm so fucking confused on where I'm at now. That's 2. Cool. Plus 9. 35 damage
Ooh,
to this
man.
one right here.
What did you cast?
He is using its own flames against him and conjuring them up and shooting forward a chromatic orb of flame.
Awesome. This is great.
But I'm using huge spell slots. That's why it's doing damage.
DM, is this thing loaded?
Yeah, probably, yeah. It is now his turn. And the definition of chaotic evil.
Alright.
He moves. Let me see if he can get his fire breath back first. Nope. He's gonna fly through the balloon, making a hole there, and on the other side of the balloon there.
Damage.
So now
what I was
the
afraid
ship
of.
is listing, and everything will be difficult terrain to move because the ship's moving. It's starting to go down, but it's nobody's at the helm either, so it's getting a little bit crazy.
Okay.
So that really only affects you, Fenrir, because he's flying. But yes, the ship now has 2 holes in the balloon, and we are losing height. You guys are probably up a few hundred feet.
There's no way to repair the balloon. We're gonna
There
crash.
is. I have a way to repair it, but it takes 10 minutes.
All right, here is the third. Oh, you killed him, so he's gone. Number 3's gone. Number 2 is going to go ahead and try to come in and swoop down and grab Percy.
Okay.
Because he wants food. So he's going to attempt to grapple you. 16. Strength
You gotta
check.
contest him.
Oh!
See if you squirm away.
My strength is really good. A natural 20.
Somehow,
He punches him right in his horse face, and he goes, These aren't just for casting spells.
it is now the air. Oh, would you like to get an opportunity to attack for the air elemental?
Yes, I
Let's do that
absolutely
too.
would.
Okay, and then we'll go back to your air elemental.
A natural 1 on the opportunity attack.
You have to pay for it. But now, do you want to move your air? It's your air elemental's turn.
Yeah, the air elemental is going to chase down this thing.
no.
Pick on somebody your own size.
Yes.
Nope, it's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
No, he's
Okay.
not going to balance on this. It's not going to happen. So,
I forgot to roll for that one, but he did recharge his breath, the white one.
I've got over 20 to hit,
That
21 to
hits.
hit.
Yep.
And 16 damage.
Okay.
And does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 12 damage.
Neo gone. Now it's your turn, Fenrir.
That one's a bastard. That one's right here. You're the range guy. How long would it be to use that? It's like fucking actions to even aim it.
It's one turn to load it, one turn to aim it, and one turn to fire. So it's 2 actions.
No way. I'm not gonna get there and do that on time now. Yeah, good old fashioned fisticuffs. I'm gonna squeeze in between these guys to put myself right here on that side of that guy. What are you doing?
Never mind. We're fine.
I'm just gonna try and kick that guy, get him off our shit. And that's gonna be 25 to hit.
Right?
Reroll ones. Still a 1. 6 is 15.
Okay.
Second attack. Still great weapon master on this. Natural 20. Would have been nice to get that on the first. Okay, so natural 20 is this and this. You took on my fucking D6. That's my crit damage, damn you.
Oh, here, I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. I got him. I got him.
I wasted my D20 on a guy eating a heart. My nat 20, that is.
Okay. 10, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Plus 10, so 31. Plus 9, 40.
How's this look?
He runs past Percy, who's just punched this horse in the head. And after that thing is like shaking its nose, I come by and I chop off the tip of the horse's nose. And then I stop and I turn back, and the lion's head is roaring at me, and I just jab my sword into it, and it comes out the back of his head, and I just twist. And I pull it out, and blood sprays all over me, and I turn to look at that Tamer that's like hovering above this thing, and I point my sword at it. So let me see here. That was 5, 10,
It was
15,
difficult movement,
20.
difficult terrain because everything's
That would be
moving.
40. That's 40.
Okay.
40 feet then. Never mind. I'm done.
This guy's.
He's done. He's donezo. Donezo.
Is
I'm
this
done.
guy?
That's my movement. Yeah, he's dead.
I'm gonna put him up. Alright, I'm gonna put this here.
All right, you're up, Trent.
Or the. Oh, yeah, my turn. Okay. The ship is falling really quickly,
Yes,
isn't it?
fast.
This is dangerous.
Yes, the ship is on fire. It has 2 holes in the balloon.
Would-
It's going fast.
You say that this chimera is bloodied.
I would say it is bloody.
Okay.
You have hit it hard.
This ship is big, right? The ship is pretty big.
It's not as big as it's there in the book. It's
Would you
more like,
would you say it's huge?
Sure.
Huge?
Yes.
Huge? Is it size?
Yes,
Huge?
Yes.
Just want to make sure we're
Because
using the
chimera
term
is
here.
large, so yes.
We're using the terminology here. Huge and not
Huge.
gargantuan is its size.
Yes, huge.
Parcel of the clan Paxton is going to run and jump off the side of the ship and just like let himself fall through the air for a period of time. And then he's going to hold out his hand, and a tiny little hand is going to appear and touch the bottom of the ship. And then it's going to start getting bigger and bigger until it's holding the ship in its hand and keeping it aloft as he casts Bigby's hand.
Yay! That's Percy's finger now.
Yeah.
Give him the Percy finger.
Percy's finger.
So yeah, the hand is holding the ship. I suppose it would say the grasping hand, where it can grapple a huge thing within 5 feet of it. So yeah, if you think it can hold the ship aloft.
With the air's not all the way out of the balloon, it's just seeping out quickly, and yeah, I think you can. Yeah, sounds cool.
Okay. Then yeah, Percy uses his boots to hold him once he falls a good enough distance. And yeah, he'll be in the air below the ship.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's going to go ahead and he did his lightning breath. He got a natural 6, so he's going to blast the ship. That's going to be another 31 fire damage. And he's going to sweep over to here. He's realizing, because there's kind of smart creatures that maybe he can kill y'all and then pick the bones and meat out from the ship. And it is your turn, your air elemental.
Okay.
He stole his thing.
Yeah, it's got well good enough distance. Natural 1. And a 20 hits.
20 hits, yes.
Do it.
19 damage.
Okay.
Punch. Pump is like the palm. Pump is like the palm.
Pump, pump,
Pump it up. The palm. Pump is like the
it
palm.
off.
Then
And then.
That's it, and that's the end of my turn.
Chad, and then
Alright, well Fenrir obviously can't reach that thing. He sees there's fire on the boat.
this ship's is, I mean, it is smoldering.
Fenrir,
Actually, I've been giving it damage every round, extra for fire damage.
Fenrir uses his newfound power of the Ill Rain to start extinguishing flames.
What the fuck is that?
That's part of my new thing.
That's awesome. Yes.
I can extinguish flames. I will read to you this rule. It says, Fire Tamer. As an action, you can extinguish any open flame within 10 feet of you. You choose how much fire to extinguish in that radius. So in a 10-foot radius. So I can just start fucking putting fire out all around me.
Yeah. Life and fire.
Flame starts to like come to my hands.
So I got Percy Iron Manning under the ship.
Yeah.
I got you on the top.
Yeah. Fire is just coming off of
This is the wildest thing. I didn't think it was going to go this way.
Breathing in the flames.
All right, Percy, you're under the ship holding it. Do you want it to kind of gently land, or are you just trying to keep it flying straight? What would you like to do?
Yeah. So let me see real quick the rules on Bigby's hand.
Meanwhile, the cultists are standing around his portal trying to activate that shit. Come on! Come on! Press the buttons. There's got to be a button.
The hand can move up to 60 feet.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll just be, I don't know how high up we are.
We were about 200 feet. We're probably about 100 feet now. We're starting to see the trees
it'll just be,
and stuff.
it'll be safely lowering the ship to an acceptable thing. Where we won't crash to our deaths.
Yes. Okay. Love it.
And okay, I've got to have concentration on that. So I critical failed on my attack. So
this one that Chad gave me because you said So you crit failed. I'm sorry. What was that?
I crit failed on my attack.
Okay. You had an attack.
Yeah, I rolled to attack and I failed.
All right. So that was Percy's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the creature, seeing Percy flying there, thinking, man, here's some Grubhub. I just got to swoop in and get him. So he's going to go past your elemental, so you get an attack of opportunity.
Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Can I roll? I think it's mine.
Yes.
Because I really think that it doesn't have much left.
Get that fucking thing.
Okay, and that time I rolled a 16.
Alright, that will hit.
Go.
17 damage?
Okay.
Get it. Hit it again.
No, I can't. It's an attack of opportunity, and that's one time.
Alright. He's going to fly in. Let's see if he ignites his breath. 5 and a 6. It's a 4, so he doesn't get his breath. And he's going to try to bite Percy. 15.
Yeah, it will, but I'm going to do something instead. Do something I haven't done in a while because it hasn't really come up. Percy is, but I'm going to flavor it a little. Okay. I'm going to cast Shield.
Awesome.
But Percy of the Clown Paxton is going to be holding up this hand under the ship, and as this thing comes in to bite him, he holds out his other hand, and another spectral hand comes and pushes its head out of the way. And he just goes, "Get away from me! I'm busy!"
Yes. So you shield that first one, but he also has horn attack and a claw attack. So
okay, well the shield is going to keep until the end of my turn. So, go.
20 to hit?
Yes, 20 will hit.
So the horn is going to hit and it's bop you for 10 points.
Switcheroo.
10 points bludgeoning damage.
I could.
And here comes the claws.
You'd be falling.
And the claws are going to do 16 to hit?
No.
Okay, so do you have to roll for concentration or anything? Because you did take a horn hit.
No.
Okay.
Because Big B's hand is a conjuration spell.
All right. Then we're good. It is back to your aerial elemental,
which is my special power. Oh, actually, yeah, I do, because Big B's hand, for whatever reason, is evocation and not conjuration. So let's see. I failed my concentration.
That should be. It lurches unless we re-roll or anything.
Oh.
All right.
inspiration. Trying to pull a ship up. Please don't fail this one. Yay.
You passed?
So I kept,
All
yes,
right.
I held concentration.
That's cool as shit.
Fenrir hollers out, "Oh, you can do it."
Yeah, the ship kind of.
You can do it.
Yeah. And it is back to the air elemental's turn.
Right in the butt.
Right in the butt. Natural 1, so the first one isn't going to hit. See, it's my turn to get low numbers.
no.
12.
12 will not hit.
Yeah, so my air elemental is going to fail. How close are we to the ground now?
Let's say we're about 80 feet.
Okay.
It is your turn, Fenrir.
Run to the edge of the boat.
They're under the boat. Underneath it, you can't see them. They're under the boat.
Oh, they're under it?
They're under the boat. He's holding it up.
Oh.
You'd have to go under it to see them.
I can't see them then.
Hold your action if he comes into sight or something.
No. I'm gonna climb back up here and take the wheel and try and pull us up.
All right. Somebody's like,
Can you? Never mind.
they're down there praying, and they're like, let Kaluth take the wheel. And all of a sudden, the ship rights itself. They're like, he hasn't answered
Yeah.
up. Yes.
The ship's been steady. Now Fenrir's focused on making this thing like fly
All right, Percy.
flat. So if it comes down, it's like
Yeah.
this. You know what I'm saying?
What you got, Percy?
It's up to you.
Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Cool. Well then, let's see how many damage this will do. It's 68, I think, from the way I cast it.
My rage drops.
Oh wow, this has been a long combat. Holy crap!
No, it's not that. It's
Oh, 'cause you
I didn't
fight,
take any
yeah.
damage or
6,
attack anyone.
18. Oh shit. 34 damage.
How does this look?
What did you do?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
what did you do?
he's going to. I'm gonna do it different than how it is because I feel like this
Do
is
whatever you want.
better. He's going to blast over a gust of wind, and it knocks this thing back. And the air elemental is going to grab onto it and kind of wrap itself around its body, and then pull all of the airs out of its lungs, and it's going to suffocate to death
Oh my god.
and fall out of the sky.
Dead.
Yeah. And then Percy's going to high five the air elemental.
And the ships, and you guys, and the ships gently with him at the wheel, them praying, and you holding it, and even the wind probably helped
I am
keep it
proficient
aloft
in
a little
land
bit.
vehicles.
We're gonna bring it in for a landing into the Evermore swamp. So it kind of comes in with a thud, hits up the mud, and the mud piles up around it. And everything gets shaken in the ship. I'm sure by then Percy's flown out
Fenrir's
of the
trying to
way.
stay on the wheel.
Yeah, he just kind of slides in. You know, it goes, and it hits the trees, knocking them over. You think of all the goddamn Star Enterprise crash sequences they've had, you know, all that
Right.
stuff. And you somehow, even though I had all the stuff for it, saved the ship.
Fenrir flies off the boat. Down onto the deck.
Percival of the Clan Paxton is going to go, well, time to get to work, I suppose. And he's going to use the hand to pull him up to where the balloon is, and he's going to reach into his bag of holding. He's going to pull out all the fabric he has, which turns out to just be several sets of traveling clothes. He finds like a needle and thread in there, and he casts Fabricate, and the clothes fall into place on the balloon, and the needle and thread sew them all into place, and he patches the holes using Fabricate as a spell.
And the cultists will come out. And they're like, Kaluth has answered our prayers. We are alive. We can continue our special mission.
And I'll say to the tongue guy, she pulls a little to the left.
I know Braskus comes out and he is fucking wasted. He drank a lot of wine while that ship was a rocket. Just rubbing his head. He thought it was the end. You guys find yourself in the Evermores, and Percy has begun the fixing of the balloon. But you guys can see from the fog and the clouds that bad weather is going to be rolling in. So you're probably going to be stuck here the night. So the cultists are going to start digging you guys out of the mud best they can. Fenrir knows he's going to turn into a wolf, and that might affect some things.
That's fine. So how long do we have till nightfall?
Well, it's still early in the day.
So I can scout our area.
You sure can.
Oh, I need to take something off of my
We
equipment
don't get
here.
no long rest.
I just used up my
You
set
guys
of
can
common
definitely
clothes.
take a long rest if you want to stay on the ship. You're more than welcome to do that too.
But not before right now. Right now, as of right now, you're not.
This is immediately after the battle. You
Right.
guys tell me how you want to proceed. I know that he cast those spells. Is what he did that before we came in. And the rain's starting to come in.
And it actually is starting to come in.
It is raining. Do you want to scout the area or stay here on the boat?
Parcel of the Clan Paxton looks very sad, and his hat is gone. And you look up at the balloon, and there's a big purple spot where he used the fabric of his hat to patch it.
That's the only way the Harpers know how to recognize him. The hero in the purple hat.
I had to use my hat to patch the ship.
Fenrir reaches into his cloak, and he hands you the hat of disguise, which can be any hat you want.
He puts it on, and it flops between a few different forms before settling on the purple hat of before.
You are now in possession of the hat,
Hat of disguise!
That requires attunement.
It requires attunement. Well, that kind of sucks.
Well, maybe it can change into a different hat.
So he goes, wait, I've got to attune to this. And it just goes back to its original state. And he's like, I'm not attuning to that just to make it look like a purple hat.
Can the hat change forms without attuning, without changing all of his outfit?
No. No. Because
DM
there's a hat that
DM's
specifically does that.
The DM's call. He's the one who
I
designed it. It's
like-
Oswald Koppelhot's hat.
But I do like the idea of him going shopping for
For a
hat.
new hat.
Yeah,
he's on the
he's gonna go
lookout.
hat
That's what I
shopping.
want. I want him to be on the
He's
lookout for a new
out
hat.
of the north. Time to buy a new hat.
So you give me back the hat of disguise?
Yeah, I'll give you back
But-
that. Just got-
For the record,
sorry.
it was Lars's father's hat because he was spying on you guys every time you went to the bar. He was sitting there as an old person
Right.
eating soup. You guys were supposed to realize that after multiple sessions.
Right. Amanda's going to
Sorry.
end up with that fucking hat.
Just be on the lookout for a new hat.
That's so funny. The red purple spots up there.
Delphine's like, would you like me to make you one from my cloak?
No, I've got to find a hat. That's the important part of the hat. That hat up there, he's pointing at the purple spot on the balloon, and he's gonna say, I took that hat from,
That douchey guy.
pugilist, I think? It was what they call them, right?
That
It
douchey
was
guy.
a bro. It was a bro.
That bro.
It was a bro.
That guy who... That's how I got my sword, is going and fighting in his fighting pits.
So I've got to get a new hat. I've got to earn it.
What you guys would maybe know is that the Evermores is a vast, unsettled area of fog-shrouded hills, cold bogs, rocky ridges, and small peaks. There's like crumbled ruins, like there used to be castles and stuff. It's just a desolated, forgotten piece of land now. But, you know, everyone, they also call it like the, what do they call it in the book? They called it the Troll Moors, the Troll Bog.
Why did who says that to us? Is it on the map?
Well, I'm
We
just
know
telling you what maybe you
what
guys
we
would
know.
know.
I know it's called the Troll Board.
You would have, I'm sure Jasper would have talked to you a lot about the Evermores and stuff like that, the Silver Marshes and all that
This
stuff.
place is full of trolls.
Trolls, Ettins, frog creatures,
Do you know
orcs,
what you don't want to run into?
ogres, trolls.
Is a troll. Trolls, you have to beat them with fire.
I think I've got fire.
I do too now. Sort of. I've got torches. The cave. I'm gonna make sure I got torches. Yes. 10 torches.
So, I guess the team of cultists spend their time repairing the ship as best they can. There's a lot of wood nearby. They start chopping some of that stuff down to repair the hull and everything. And some of them are digging it out, preparing. Would you guys like to do anything else? I know you guys wanted to take a rest. You can maybe just
I don't
sit
need
down.
to take a rest. He might need
I
to
do
use
run out
a
of spells.
slot.
Yeah.
He would have to take a long rest to get him back. Or no, short rest gets you back a couple, right?
Well, they're cutting down trees and stuff, so it's going to take them a long time to work on this.
I'm fine. I'd go out there and help cut trees.
I don't remember what y'all's passive perception was.
I can tell.
Mine's basic.
You used to have the best, but now
Did
I
I?
think Fenrir's probably got the best.
Basic bash. Well, my perception is 15, unless it's something to do with smell or
Oh yeah, it is, because I have +5, so it's
smell or hearing. But passive perception is just
minus 17.
Yeah. Somehow this motherfucker sees shit like they're
I'm observant.
Well, as you walk around the boat, I mean, the ship, you kind of start seeing like these little frog creatures out on the outskirts. Kind of all that ruckus from the
bullywugs.
the ship.
Oh, I guess
got
we'll get
their
to see
got their attention.
the differences in DMing practices of bullywugs.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to DM some bullywugs soon.
Maybe I'll- They
Whatever bullywug.
they heard all the wreck and everything. They've kind of come out out of curiosity.
Percival was going to say bullywugs.
What do they eat?
I knew one once. He just ate a lot of bugs.
Do you have any bugs, Tripe?
No, but there's plenty flying around here. Look at that big one, and this one's sucking all the blood out of my arm right now.
Pull it off his arm. Fenrir is going to go out there. Hail, natives.
I'm gonna throw a spear at you.
Mean bullywugs.
So that spear is gonna go 15 to hit.
It doesn't hit. I want to catch it.
Okay.
Going to make a dexterity save?
Sure, yeah.
Percival the Clan Paxton's going to go, oh, watch out, those ones are mean.
17 plus 2, 19 to catch the thing.
Okay, you catch it.
I want to catch it. And I'll go, hey, we're not here to fight. And I toss it back non-threateningly, like to the side. We're not here to fight.
They stick their tongues out at you, and then they turn around and run away.
Okay. Bastard little things. Ornery. Obviously not friendly. We'll have to, keep our eyes open. We don't want any spears coming out in the middle of the night, attacking our friends. Tripe, keep your eye out for these frogs.
I got it. Oh, an eye. I thought you said knife.
They didn't pick that spear back up, did they?
No.
He goes and he picks up the spear, and he gives Tripe a new weapon. There you go.
Did I level up?
Yes. This is your next weapon.
Hits my head off in the head while you spin it
No,
around.
no. Don't fling it around like a flashy butterfly. Straight forward. Bridget. Yes.
Trying to get bugs.
Yes. Don't stab your brothers and sisters. Let's see. Fenrir will build a fire out here.
Okay.
Good. Out there.
Yeah, out here. Away from the boat.
Percival the Clan Paxton is sleeping down in one of the rooms in the ship.
Yeah.
But there's a big hole in it, so he's just kind of put a tarp over the hole.
Yeah. The damn mosquitoes are huge. Even though it's hard to see with all the fog and everything, you could tell that in the overcast, you could tell that the moon is going to start cresting. I mean, how many hours do you want to sleep?
All of the hours.
Okay. So let's just say everything's getting patched up, it's getting late, and the moon's come out. You would transform one more time into a werewolf. How would we go about this?
Fenrir will tell everyone that he'll be back by morning. He's going to walk out to the forest and transform. Wee! Running around in the woods, being a werewolf. Looking for frogs and other things. Keep in mind that his friends need him to survive. Okay. He just runs around the woods like getting a lay of the land. And then running really, really fast and like looking for trails and looking for any clues or things that are interesting. And
He catches the smell of meat cooking.
he'll
It's
follow
not
it.
necessarily. It's pleasant to the Fenrir, but it's unpleasant to the werewolf.
He'll follow it.
He comes up on like this little, like it's a ruins, and he sees like these giant creatures, fleshy creatures, and they're cooking a small, like gnome-like person. But you also see a cage, and there's other gnomes chained up in the cage.
Gnomes?
Yeah, little gnomes. He would recognize gnomes.
Okay.
He's known a gnome for a while
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So he sees that they're eating a gnome.
Yeah.
But there's like 3 gnomes in a cage. And
What are the creatures?
Oh no.
he fought a half giant once. These are full giant. They look like the half giant he fought.
They're like hill giants.
That's what he's guessing, I suppose.
Okay. Alright.
And there's probably at least 4 of them.
4.
They're just kind of singing and dancing. I guess I could have said the closer you got, you could smell their nastiness,
Are they gonna...
stupidity.
Are
They don't
they-
know he's there. They're eating the gnome.
He's already dead.
The gnome that's cooking.
The
on
one that they're
fire.
eating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the other
he's
3
not
in
like
the
on a
cage.
spit going, hit me, oh no!
No, that one's what you smelt first. That's what you got your
Okay.
attention. The smell of burning human or gnomish flesh,
Would
which I hear
I,
is super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to sneak up to the other gnomes without the other...
Without alerting
without the
giants.
giants catching on?
I don't know. You could certainly try.
I'll make a stealth check to find out. Would it be difficult? I mean, are they up on a hill or?
They're like in a ruins. Like there's like half castle and stuff like that. I mean,
But
you could
there's
sneak
not like
around it.
as long as there's not like obviously a giant sitting on top of them. you
There's
know?
probably a giant on guard there. Yeah, there's probably one guard, and then why the other 3 are fighting over. Think of the Hobbit / Lord of the Rings. There's
Mhm.
those trolls fighting over it.
Well, Fenrir will find a stick or something large, and he'll throw it like a fucking spear to like get the troll's attention off in a different direction, and then run, see if he can sneak up to the gnomes,
Do you think all 4 are gonna go off?
or at least get the attention of the one that's guarding the gnomes.
You
Just
can
want to distract them.
you can roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Well, I mean, you're trying to persuade them to listen. They know these swamps are full of dangers, and there's lots of sounds and stuff out there. They're close to their fire and their fortress, they would call it.
Okay, yeah. Persuasion or deception would be the same. That's all -1. No, it's only a 6.
You throw it off, and they hear it, and the one's kind of like, you don't speak giant, so you don't understand what he's saying, but he's basically telling them, "Stupid trolls, always wanting our meat."
I wonder how if I waited till the morning, if all those things would be dead by then. Are they in a cage?
Yeah, they're caged up, chained up, I'd say. I don't know if they own a cage there. They're trapped somehow, probably chained up to each other, roped up maybe.
3 giants
4.
fell.
4.
Could we take 4 giants? 4
Yes.
big giants.
We could take 4 giants.
But could you?
I don't know about myself. I'm in wolf form too. I have no stats for that. I have no idea, really.
Jag blir på min speakers and jag lägger det om.
But you do have your conscience, and if you decide that you want to watch overnight to see if they stay safe and wait,
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on them. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna just hang out here and see what they do.
well, eventually, they finish eating the one gnome, and probably a few of them pass out while a couple stay on guard. But they don't eat any more of the gnomes for the rest of the night, if that's what you'd like.
Okay, that's what I'm wanting to see.
Then morning would come.
Well, before the morning comes,
Okay.
I'll head home. I'll
Yeah.
run home as fast as possible,
Absolutely.
leaving a trail for me to follow.
As you're running up to the ship, you start transforming back into human form.
Maybe they see me coming back as a wolf, and I'm a man by the time I get
They
there.
see it, yeah. They see it as you jump up on the deck. You're human. He is the shape of Kaluth's growl incarnated. How did you do that?
I am a wolf.
You are Kaluth's fang.
I am. I change in the light of the moon. Where is Percy?
Percy's just sitting next to the fire elemental eating eggs. It's like,
Where did you get eggs?
I found some in the trees.
We had plenty
Don't
of
eat
eggs.
those.
It was just rolling eggs.
That could be. Oh, pick some back up. Put some in your bowl.
Sorry.
Listen, I have some bad news. We are going to have to fight some giants.
Okay.
They're that way. And in the night, I came upon them, and they were roasting something. And when I came upon it, they were eating a body of one of your kind. And there are several other of your kind.
Wizards.
No, gnomes.
Oh,
Little people,
That is
squirrel
bad.
people.
that is bad.
They're eating them one by one. They are helpless.
Well, let's go. Click his feet together and run through the air.
Trite swings the spear around. Yes.
Trite will have to stay here and guard the ship from all this bullywug.
Okay.
What if they come and take the ship while we're gone?
All right.
You know what happened to your other friends when they fought giants?
I lived.
That's right. And that is why I must choose you to guard the ship. You are the best warrior here.
Okay.
Yes.
So
He goes,
yes.
okay. That was the saddest I've ever seen you act. Okay. Okay.
So, you guys, Fenrir remembers how to get there because, again, he is one with the wolf.
I smell my way back.
Yeah, you're on your way back, and this is what you see. You see.
I pissed a little along the trail.
A bit.
Here and there.
when you come back, you find this little. They're living there for now. Maybe they're like vagrants. They like to move around, but this is a part of the swamp they feel safe, and they got the fire to protect them from the trolls that are out there. But they also have captured a little caravan of gnomes that were traveling.
And they've eaten one.
They have ate one of their kind, yes.
Now they're trying to eat more for the breakfasts.
So how would you guys like to proceed to go up on there?
Percival's in a tree.
Percival landed up in a tree,
Okay.
and he's looking. You sees it and it bees it. If it can.
Are you going to try and make a
If I
fireball attack?
I don't know what I'm going to try to do. I guess you'll have to wait and see.
I'm
You
gonna
can
say
see the gnomes.
their
You can
perception-
telepathically communicate with me.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
What do you gnome eyes see?
These guys are going down.
They're eating your friends. Well, they're not your friends, but
should I-
they're your kids.
Shall we just roll straight into initiative then?
I say we do it.
I want to try and surprise them.
Well, you can't do a surprise round without initiative still.
True.
All right, let's do it.
And I know what I'm going to do already.
Are you wanting to do something crazy that I need to hold back first?
Of course he wants
Of
to do something crazy.
course.
That's Fenrir talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said...
Of
I spoke.
course.
I did it in Fenrir's voice.
8.
Oh, I'm catching up. All right, so you got 8. What do you got,
I
Fenrir?
mean,
18.
if you'd like for us to roll a
No.
like a stealth check to try to sneak up on them, I know what I'm going
We're
to
gonna do that,
cast.
Pass without trace.
No. I can cast invisibility.
That guy's eating pumpkins.
Yeah, he is. That is a mouth of Grolantor.
That is fucking cool as shit. Look at his... Oh, he's lost a lot of weight, too. His belly's...
That is a mouth of Grolantor. So they've been chained up, and they are especially more violent than the hill giants because
How do you know that?
Because I'm a fucking genius.
He's been studying
Because
the
they've been
giants since he
starved.
found out.
You guys fought one of those in my original campaign.
I'm drawing the battlefield here and numbering these guys. Okie dokie.
Is it Fat Bitch 1?
Now
Fat
we're
Bitch
going to do perception checks because you guys are sneaking up, so they're going to roll their perception to see if they wait. It's their perception against your stealth.
Yes, that is correct.
So, roll a stealth check.
2. Damn you. I took all this shit to be stealthy, and I always suck when it comes to making the
15.
roll.
So you got 15 for Percy. What you got?
11.
Okay. You didn't say it right. That's why it didn't work. So they get a +2 on the perception.
11.
All right.
I'm gonna need my dice sticks
So
back.
the first one, strangely enough, the one that with his back to Fenrir, he might have seen Percy in the tree. He rolled a 17. But the next one was a 7, then an 8, and the mouth is a 14. So basically, these two would notice Fenrir and the one there would notice Fenrir and Percy. This one notices just Fenrir. Is what I'm going to say.
Okay, that's fine.
So let's go.
So they coming.
Yep.
There's no
Actually,
surprise
one
round.
saw you, so he's going to turn around and go straight towards you.
There's no
Fenrir.
surprise round for me.
This is
but
yeah,
for
none
them
for you.
there is.
It's just gonna
Is
run
he
right-
first? Oh wow, he is first.
And he's taking his surprise round. He just immediately, actually, let's just say he turned around and he grabbed, he saw you coming by and grabbed a rock and then tossed a rock at you. How about that? Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna toss a rock at you. This is a surprise round, so it's gonna be 20 to hit.
I can go into a rage to not be surprised.
You're not surprised.
You're not surprised.
We were trying to sneak up on them. We didn't successfully sneak up on him.
He rolled
Okay.
a 17.
And he rolled higher in the initiative count.
But it's a surprise round?
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna still do the surprise round. I'm
Oh.
still gonna do it, but he's
It's
still first.
It's part of my character thing. If I'm
You can't be surprised.
He's not surprised. You're not surprised by him, and he's not surprised by you.
I can use my reaction to go into a rage as this happens, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. If
Yes.
that's what you can do. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Go for it. You guys know your
I
characters.
go into a reaction
Awesome, yeah.
to take a rage before this happens.
Awesome. He's tossing that rock.
All right.
Get some blunt dice out. I'm gonna roll some dice. I want to roll dice.
Roll the dice.
I got all these blunt dice. I want to use them. 3d10. These are d10s, right? No, these are d12s. Like you're an idiot.
McLay, they look like these.
Yeah, it's these guys. Yeah, yeah. 3d10. Sorry. I was like, man, that was crazy.
Stop wasting those.
So he takes this rock and he throws at you, and you get hit for 16 bludgeoning damage. So now you're not surprised either. What I'm going to say is that 2, 3, and 4 is not surprised by you, Fenrir. But all the rest of them are all surprised by you, Percy. So the one that saw you is already focused on Fenrir. Okay.
Okay.
Piss me off.
The rest of them don't know you're there.
I want a stealthy
So I'm ready to go?
barbarian.
Actually, it's Chad.
Okay.
I want this stealthy barbarian, and I took proficiency in it, and every time I make a stealth roll, it's like fucking below 10.
Yep.
Every time the dice. Fuck me. Okay. 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's right there. He's right up on him. Fenrir's coming over. He's going to go whomping and a wailing. I'm going to use the Great Weapon Master feat just to see if I can get him.
Okay.
It's 21 to hit.
21 hits. Oh, you know what we need? Giant slomping music.
I'll wait for your giant stomping music.
I got something good.
I've gotten to use almost every flavor of elemental so far.
Yeah.
Down, 2 down, 2 to go.
Use fire this time.
I won't be surprised.
All right. Here we go. So Fenrir comes running in. The
Yeah.
camera is low, and it's kind of shaky, but focused on his blade because he's holding it low. And as he comes up, he gets close enough to this giant. He's doing an uppercut. And And he cuts this guy right in his fucking belly. Can re-roll 2s.
Did you roll the hit?
I did. I got a 21.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I apologize. This is what happens when I take breaks.
And I rolled a 1 after rolling a 2, so that fucking sucks. But that's 6, 10, 14, 24, 33.
All right.
33 damage to the giant. And he's going to try it again with the Great Master Feat. He rolls a 19.
That hits.
So he goes up with his sword, and it cuts through this guy's fat stomach, and then he comes back down again with the Giant's Bane. Reroll 1 and 2s. Come on, higher than... Oh, you motherfucker! I hate that. Look at that.
Stay away from my mother.
You fucker. God damn. 5, 6, 10, 20, 24, or 29.
All right.
29 damage. So, on that guy.
And so the other one, the girl at the fire looks over. She's seeing them. She doesn't notice Percy. Now it's Percy's turn. So that's how it is. She wasn't perceptive at. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I use my bonus action to heal.
He said I wasn't done.
Okay, very good. I'm good.
But that's how I'm doing it. Is like that one. She didn't perceive you. But she sees Fenrir now. Now that he's made himself, they all see Fenrir as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah.
Percival the Clown Paxton is going to shout out, "You've done it now! You've crossed Percival, last of the Clan Paxton, and saviour of small folk!" And he's going to reach his hand out, and the fire in front of these ones is going to get bigger and erupt into a fire elemental.
I should have known.
Can I take a peek, Jim?
I'm immediately. I got it. The next adventure has to take place in the ocean.
Yeah, water.
It's no matter what. Somebody's drinking a glass of water. When you
Water elemental. Got him.
All right.
You thought you were safe in the ocean. Okay, and I rolled a natural 20 to insert him into the initiative.
God dang! So it's 20 plus what?
To insert him into the initiative?
Yeah, it's 20 plus your dex.
My dex?
Because you have to get the elemental's dex so that it might get higher than the monster
It's
one.
23.
Monster 1.
So 23.
You rolled what? Like an 8 or 16 or 18?
Mine was 18.
Yeah, he rolled a 19.
Okay,
It wasn't
so
a natural 20 or anything.
Okay, so
mine
he's
is
higher.
23.
Alright, so you're up first.
But we're going to say he's not going to go because it's a surprise round. Unless you want him to go. Do you want him to go?
My elemental?
Yeah.
No, he's fine.
All right.
No, he's fine.
No, he's
because
fine.
what I want to say is now that Trenton's gone, the other ones didn't notice what's going on. Now they notice what's going on. Now
Absolutely.
we're going to start real round, okay? So we're going to go right back to your guy, start right there. With the fire elemental. So it works out. That's why I did it that way. I just want to give him 2 attacks.
This thing is going to erupt up from the bonfire that was in front of her, and it's going to touch her in the face.
Touch her face.
And I rolled a 15 to hit, and I add a 6, so it's 21.
That hits.
Touch me.
2d6s. So it's 6 damage, and she is on fire.
Fire!
Until she takes her action to douse the fire, she is going to take a d10 at the start of every one of her turns.
Okay.
So she has to get water and douse the fire. And he
Stop, drop, and roll.
is going to get another attack, which means that he's going to... No, it says douse the fire. That's what it says. So I don't know how exactly it works. It's an action, whatever it is. And it's going to touch this one.
All right.
Or, well, it's going to see if it can touch this one first.
They got big backpacks.
And it gets a 19.
That hits.
Probably full of all kinds of stuff.
15 fire damage to it.
All right.
And it's on fire at the start of its turn. It will take a d10.
All right.
And that's the end of its turn. It's lighting all these bitches on fire.
So that one's standing in front of Fenrir, and he's going to take 2 swings with his great club. First one. It's 11.
Whoosh! It goes underneath my head.
11.
11.
And then the other one is going to be a. Why am I blanking? 17 to hit. 17 to hit.
On the nosy.
Okay. Oh, hey, these are D8s. Better change that out, Michael. Don't make the same
D10s.
mistake. No, this is the Great Club's a D8.
Take my crit dice.
16 points bludgeoning damages from his Great Club. Okay? 16 points bludgeoning damage from his Great Club.
Give me one of them stacks of dice over there. I gotta get this kid some D6s. He's taking my crit dice.
It's all D6s.
Oh, cool. Give me back my D6. You'll need these in case of giants.
It will be your turn, Chad. All the D6s you could ever need.
Can you get a few more? I'm just kidding. I have enough. Actually, can I get a few more?
Can I have some more, please?
Total war is here. Face it without fear. It's gonna be 18 to hit.
That hits.
Sorry.
It's gonna be 15, 24, 30 damage on that first hit.
Alright.
Jumping fire! He screams out, and
He definitely looks like he's lost weight.
Okay. Just chopping off. He's losing about 15 pounds every slice.
Yeah.
You know what? On this last one, I'm gonna try the Great Weapon Feat thing. I got 24 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, Fenrir, you need to start critting. Alright, it's going to be 12, 15, 19, 29, 38.
How's this look?
Death and fire! As he screams. So this thing swings down with its giant club. And I kind of like sidestep it, but my sword comes up and I cut off its arm. And then as it like wails in pain and falls forward, I chop the top of his skull off and just kind of climb to the top of him and just roar in victory at the others.
Climb right up on the butt cheek.
Yep, right up on his butt cheek.
Right up on the butt cheek.
Yeah, yes. He's falling.
Okie
He's gonna fall. Let's see. That gives me a third attack.
You want to jump off the butt cheek?
Yeah. Boosh, boosh.
No, okay, yeah. Stay on that side of that one, please.
Yeah.
Jump over the butt cheek.
I get one more attack because of that. I'll try
You
to
fly onto the giant, or her face is on fire.
Yeah. I'm just like jump. I'll jump off.
Yeah, you hop off him. You climbed up the giant, you hopped off him, and you
going
fly
for a
into
headshot.
it. Yeah, with the sword up in the
Going
air, you're
for a
going.
headshot.
Yeah. See if you can land it in the air.
Natural 20.
Finally, I've gotten a lot since. Did you get 2 natural 20s?
An 18 and a natural 20.
I see.
So you're flying through the air with this sword. Her face is smoldering.
Death and fire! So that's the normal damage. That's the crit damage. And that's the extra dice
For the grow one?
for being, yeah.
About to lob a boob off. There's so much
Back up
dice, you
again.
can't even keep them in his hands.
Reroll 1s and 2s.
Still one less than me.
I hate when you reroll a 2 and it goes down to 1.
I don't have to re-roll 1s and 2s. I just
damn it!
treat all 1s as
Maybe
2s.
don't that.
Maybe don't re-roll them.
Take that fucking feat and it goes. Start rolling 1s with it. Fuck me.
No, I'm gonna pass.
10. That's 12. 24. Plus 12 is 32. No, 36. 41. 50. 60 damage.
60 damage.
60 damage. He fucking flies through the air. He catches that girl in her, is that a girl?
Yeah.
She's got long hair.
She's pretty.
She's got boobies. So, yeah, she is pretty.
They might all have boobies. I'm not, I've got boobies.
I grab the sword, Giant's Bane, catches her in the collarbone, and he just like slides down her, popping her bra
Yeah.
open. Her
I'm gonna
tits
say-
fly out.
I'm gonna say she's too focused on just getting hit that she's not gonna think about putting the fire out. She needs to try to defend herself. So what damage?
She's not dead?
No.
Oh.
What kind of fire damage would she take? Because I'm gonna just let her.
Well, it starts at the start. The damage is at the start of their turn anyway.
Yeah, she's number 2. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
There's
4.
no way this motherfucker's got more.
4.
You got more, Chad? Should I ask?
No, that's it.
All right,
4.
4 damage. Okay, thank you.
I promise.
And so she can't see the flames. But she sees you. She sees you right next to you, so she's gonna go ahead and just try to hit you with her club. Finrear.
Yes, I would. I popped out her titties.
13 on the first one.
I popped her breast implant. Nope, she can't hit me.
23 on the second one.
Yeah, that hits.
So it's gonna be.
I've already got my turn done.
Good.
I'm
I just wanted one crit on a giant.
I'm
I
getting
wanted
pretty
to
good
throw
about
that
that.
whole wad of dice. Like a wizard.
Okay, so why do you keep losing?
Yeah.
And somebody I rolled.
19 points bludgeoning damage. She
Okay.
whacks you with that. Dirty boy!
Dirty boy. Dirty boy.
Percy's turn.
Percy's turn. Percy's going to conjure up a big old fireball above him, and he's going to go, finally, an ally that's immune to flames. And he's going to throw the fireball, aiming directly at this one, so that these 3 giants have to make a dex save.
Okay.
Now, the fire elemental would also have to make a dex save. However, it is immune to fire damage.
You don't say.
Am I in that radius?
No.
He nat 20'd.
Okay, so he'll take 15.
Step Hildad. What? It was a dex save?
Yep.
So they have no dex bonus, so that's fine. The next one on this side got 18.
Okay, so 15 damage.
And the one that Finrear's fighting got natural 1.
Okay, so...
Is Finrear in the range?
No, this one will take 31.
31. How's this look?
The fire burns to death.
It's a lot of melting, a lot of fat.
Blood gushing out of her neck.
Yeah.
She's on fire. She just gives up on life.
It's like a burger on the grill. It
The
just
fire
engulfs.
elemental, bolstered instead of damaged by the flames, uses the excess energy to completely swallow her whole within his fire.
Death and fire.
And then it will...
I was gonna say, someone might have heard that fire elemental smile. It might have happened. Anything else, Percy? I don't want to jump ahead.
He is A-okay.
Okay. Then number 4, not being too smart because their intelligence isn't high, is going to go ahead and swing at the fire elemental.
Is this one number 4?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's number 4.
Okay.
You're
So
right.
he's going to step forward and attack the fire elemental?
No. I'm going to do something else with him. He's a different kind of character altogether. It says, on each of his turns, the giant uses all of its movement to move towards the nearest creature or whatever else it might perceive as food.
Ooh.
So he's going to go after
Fenrir.
Finrear. He can move 50 feet.
This one?
Yes.
The
Try. This will be interesting. 'cause
the
then
pumpkin man.
I gotta roll a d8 to decide what he's going to do. This will be fun, okay? Okay. The giant makes one attack with its bite against the target within reach. Alright, so he's going to try to bite you. $15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Alright.
He tries to combat me, and I'm like, that's a silly move.
Yep. So yeah, he just came out there and wanted to eat you. Well, he's mad. They're insane. He's controlled by the dice. But it's cool.
Chomp.
Now it's number 3's turn. She'll take a couple swings at the fire elemental.
She'll take 8 damage
Oh yes,
first.
8 No, you're right. She's stupid enough to want to put out the fire, but she'll take the 8 damage, and then she's going to put out the fire. Okay.
Okay, so
She's got she grabs some. They have probably some cloth, some tent stuff. She grabs a tent, just
Pat her hands.
yeah. Okay.
Grease from her hands.
That's her whole turn.
Yep, it takes an action to do that, unless it has more actions.
Totally, yeah. So we're back up to you burning her face again.
Yep.
He's like-
It just put out the fire.
Fire back on.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna touch her again, and I rolled a 19 to hit.
But they're stupid. I like that. It's gonna become a comedy routine.
And it's going to take 8 damage, and it is going to ignite again.
All right. So she just puts it out, and she's like,
and then it's gonna jump right back at her.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna turn around and attack the mouth. Ooh, it's only 12 to hit the mouth.
that will not hit.
I don't think so. So yeah, then that is the end of the elemental's turn.
I'm getting too much in character right now. I'm sorry.
I love it.
It is now your turn, Fenrir.
Fenrir goes back at him. 18 to hit.
That hits.
He swipes at his face.
Re-roll those ones.
At least they can only get higher.
Can
Hey. So 12 plus 9 is 21. 23, 26 on the first attack.
Okay.
I'm going to try Great Weapon Master Feat on the second. Yeah! And it's going to be 21 to hit.
That hits.
I can re-roll these twos or keep them. I'd take that motherfucker thing to not re-roll them. Alright.
And re-roll
So,
that too, right?
10, 14, 24, 33. 33.
Okay. He looks even madder.
We're both just growling at each other.
You got a third turn, Chad? I don't want to.
No.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions, so didn't kill anyone.
Trenton, you're up.
Alright. What's this?
Another fireball, of course. Signature move, I guess.
Don't kill the guys who are in cages. It was the thought that counts.
Can these two please make a dex check?
I'm not in that.
No, I'm aiming it like here.
What about you? Your tree.
I'm in the air.
Oh,
Stepdad uses the blue, she uses the red.
Stepdad.
She
like
rolled a
stepdad.
4, and he rolled a 9.
Okay, both of them will take 29 damage.
Okay.
29 fire damage.
29.
29 fire damage, okay.
And
I'm
that'll
gonna
be
need
the
a
end.
drink after this.
That'll be the end of Percy's turn. Both of them are on fire, so when they start their turns,
Let's all go day drinking after this.
I don't drink.
You can.
Ooh,
Time to start.
What is this? Oh, this is a D10.
Okay.
Does it take? Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, I'm right. Okay.
So he's still going after you. I'm going to roll the D8 to see what he does.
4.
I'm sorry, it's a D10.
Both of them are going to take damage. At the start
Okay,
of
he's
their turn.
crazy, so he's going to take the damage. Just go ahead and do it.
He's going to take 7.
He doesn't know better. So he's going first.
That's the fire elemental thing. Okay? Because they deal less damage, but they also set things on fire. Like, all of them have checks and balances, I found out.
So this time he's going to make one attack with his fist against every creature within reach.
Which is the fire elemental and Fenrir.
All right, so he's going to do a fist attack against you first, Fenrir.
Come and get it.
14.
Nope.
Yeah.
He swings and I just kind of
He's
spit
going
on
to try
him.
to fist the... And he rolled a 2 on the fire creature, but that's really 10.
No, not quite.
So he's just wailing, swinging randomly, crazy, like, ah!
Come on. You got more than that, you pumpkin breath motherfucker.
She is so maddened by the fire, she's just going to grab a rock and try to throw it at Percy in the air.
Okay.
She's going to take her damage. What is
10.
it? 10? Okay. But she knows last time she's going to ran with her rock. I'm going to go ahead and do it with disadvantage because I think that's more realistic.
If you say so.
And that's a natural 1. So she just throws this rock and it flies by Percy. And it is now...
That wasn't very nice.
the fire elemental's turn.
Oh, cool. He's going to... I'll try to leave this one for you. So he's going to attack
And
her.
you die.
The first attack isn't going to hit. I just say 9.
No.
The second attack is better. 19.
Yes.
8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay.
11 fire damage.
Yes.
And that'll be the end of the turn.
Fenrir?
Yeah! I can't keep this up! Great Weapon Master feat. Alright, it's 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Ooh. Get to reroll all 3 of those. Please don't
One,
get
one,
all 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1.
Hey guys.
Alright, that's better. Alright, so 5, 10, 14, 24, 33.
How's this look?
Yes! That thing comes down to bite me one last time, and I just fly through the air like a motherfucker. Freeze frame. And like that guy, and I land right, just like fucking like superhero behind him, and he stands up, and his head just slowly slides off the top of his head, and he falls forward.
The mouth is still going blah, blah.
Yeah, I will go for this girl here. I got 2 attacks. 20 something on 6 to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna just take these 2s. That's 8, 12, plus 9, 20.
20?
Mm-hmm. One last one. 19 plus to hit.
Hit.
And that's gonna be... Fuck it, let's reroll those 2s. Got a 1 and a 6. So 11, 12, 16, 25.
How's this look?
After he does that to that one fella, he runs up to her and chops off her fucking left leg. And she's hopping around.
Face on fire.
And she falls into the fire elemental. What happens?
She catches fire.
The same thing that happens to everything.
The same thing that happens to everything else when it lands in a fire elemental.
After I can clearly see that she's dead, I'm gonna douse the fire on all
You
their
can
packs.
clearly smell she's dead. Okay, you can burn her packs, okay.
I don't want to burn their packs.
Oh, you don't want to burn her
I
packs?
douse their packs.
Okay, yes, you douse her packs.
Full of all kinds of great treasure.
Oh, garbage.
There's a goat.
Trash.
There's a goat in here that's been dead for 3 weeks. It's awesome.
Parcel of the Clan Paxton is going to fly down to the gnomes and open up their cages.
And they look at him, and their eyes turn like saucers, like, are you a gnome superhero?
That's correct. Percival of the Clan Paxton, gnome superhero.
Oh, you're tall for a gnome.
Thank you. It's the shoes.
Yes, it is.
I'm wearing lifts, but don't tell anybody.
Do any of them have fancy hats?
Nothing that Percy would like. But they will communicate with you.
For payment, have you got any hats?
No, we don't have any hats. I'm sorry. But we were traveling to the Colleen, the Colleen Horns. We're with merchants. Perhaps we could find you a hat there. It's a hat
No,
there.
don't want to buy the hat. I want to earn
We'll buy it for you.
No, I want to earn it.
Well, you've earned it. You saved us from those big creatures.
Won't be worth it. And none of those giants are wearing a hat. And even if they were, don't think it would fit me.
Can you still at least take us to the Calling Horns?
Is that where we were going?
Oh wow! A dead cowhead!
Oh no, you gotta roll the D100. Roll the D100.
Oh!
You
Hooray!
can't make it up. I'm gonna tell you what's in there. I'll let you roll 4 times in 4 bags. Oh, there's only 3 bags. 3 bags. 3 times. It's gonna be something stupid.
Oh yeah, these
Go
are
ahead.
giants.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that's 88.
It looked
88.
like a 35 to me.
You hear that? It was a beehive. You pull a beehive out.
A beehive! It's probably got honey in there.
Oh yeah, it's full of honey.
Is it also full of bees?
Not presently. Or maybe they're dead bees.
Or a dead one.
Sorry.
Mmm.
8.
36.
36. You you find this bag of dried mushrooms.
All right, mushrooms. I'll stuck those right here. I'm gonna have some fun with those motherfucking things. I am gonna have some fun.
Portobello.
42.
And 42. In the last bag, you find 1d6 dead trout.
Oh man, we're gonna eat good tonight. Look at all these trout. 3 of them.
All right. You find 3 trout.
I'm eating half of them already. Nah, I'll hop down.
Oh. The gnomes are all.
Hail, small ones.
Hail.
Why don't any of you good cooks?
Actually, yes, we're traveling cooks. Are you his sidekick?
Yes.
Yes.
Have some fish. Cook it for us.
If it smells like fish, eat all you wish.
All right. He toss the trout down.
Is the fire still walking around? Is the kitchen going to be available, or
let's
do
see.
you want us to cook it here, or maybe
Come
you
back
can take
with
us
us to our
to Calling Horns?
I've got this thing right here for about an hour. He's my other sidekick.
Oh,
All the good superheroes have got 2 sidekicks.
yes. You're like the Fantastic Three.
It does. If only we had an invisible fourth.
We can cook it at the Calling Horns. It's only probably like 2 hours. We were on the road when they snatched us.
Come back
Yes.
to our camp with us, and we'll take you there.
Are we going to take the airship there?
Why not?
I thought we were going to go on foot from here.
Are they gonna know how to find us?
I'll send out a signal or something.
You gonna tell the fire elements to go back and tell them?
I don't know. If you think we need to go back to the
Yeah,
airship.
we'll go back to the camp and tell them what we're gonna do at least.
Okay.
I want to make sure that they're not eaten by bullywugs.
I can certainly try.
No
All right then.
other interesting things around. We didn't check all around.
No, they're like a traveling giants, you know.
So it wasn't like the Hobbit where we find Orcrist and the fucking.
No, there was no
Spiders.
They just grabbed these. They grabbed these guys off the road, and we're gonna just cook them and maybe stay overnight. They're vagabonds. They're gonna probably move on. Nobody likes to stay out in the troll moors. It's too dangerous. You guys make the trek back to the Voyager, and you can kind of hear all the commotion, screams, and stuff like that as you're getting closer. And you realize, unfortunately, the Bullywogs were trying to goat Fenrir into an ambush so that they could sacrifice them to their god, feeding
They
their
look
god,
cute.
a frog Iymirth, who they worship. And as you walk up, you see the frog Iymirth eating Laz. He's putting him in his mouth. And you see in one of the Bullywog's eyes is the spear you gave Trite. He got a spear in the eye.
Oh. And Trite's over there?
They're all in the tentacles. He has 4 tentacles. He's got them all, and he's putting Laz in his mouth as we speak.
Okay.
So, and the gnomes look at you guys like, I don't think we should cook here.
No. Stay hidden behind this tree. We got to go and get rid of these damn frog people.
Really? I mean, maybe we just go. I mean, he is a superhero. He probably won't.
You think you can make it through the troll moors alone? Then be my guest. But the fucking swamp is full of trolls and more of those giants. And whatever else is attacking our boat up there. So just wait and we'll all be safe together. And I'm gonna charge in.
Percy, do you
We're gonna roll
wanna do
initiative.
anything before you charges in, or?
Yes.
What?
Have haste.
Okay, I guess we're fighting a frog Iymirth. Okay.
I'm having what?
Have a haste.
Frog Iymirths are very hard to fight, aren't they?
Have a haste.
I understand, but aren't they really hard to fight?
They're a little difficult.
Yeah.
+2 bonus to your AC, advantage on dex saves, and you have an additional action on all of your turns. And your speed is
doubled.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is what we're doing. This
I
is
only got
happening.
90 HP left, by the way. How many spell slots you got?
Shit ton.
Okay.
What do you want us to do? Leave them to
Well, I
die?
don't know what to do. Yeah, I was trying to think of a way that we could distract them, but how do you distract a frog Iymirth?
You don't. It'll eat everybody and then it will fuck off.
Ready for initiatives?
Yeah.
You gotta make concentration on me, don't you?
Yeah. What do you think I should do? Conjure an elemental?
Well, no.
Need to
I'm
find
out.
water quickly. There's saliva from the frog Iymirth's mouth.
I'm out anyway, so I'm out of elementals.
Okay, well then, we're doing this. All right.
It's gonna be tough. This
Okay.
we might have to run.
25 to 20.
16.
All right. 20 to 15. So you got 16.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 13s, so I'm just gonna go 1, 2. 10 to 5.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, 3 13, sorry. 9. Yeah, that's gonna put you
19.
ahead of the other 2. Because I rolled 7 and 3. Well, get in there, Fenrir.
All right. 5. Whoa! I jump all the way up here.
Frog Iymirth first.
Yeah.
So, as you're jumping out, I mean, I'm going to just say that Laz is already in his mouth. He can put 2 creatures in his belly at a time. Okay?
I don't know how much space that was. It was 5, 10, about 25 feet there.
You've got, what, an 80? So
80.
you're good.
So I'm 80. I'm going to get all the way here. I'm going to try and... Did he already eat my tongueless friend?
He's in his belly.
Oh, okay. I was going to try and cut this fucking thing's tongue off. And I'm enraged.
Okay? Yeah, you're very enraged.
I'm very enraged. It's going to be 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And this is not a giant, so I need to figure out my damage dice here.
It's huge. Huge.
It's not at the giant type, though. So I step back down to 2d6. Okay. It's going to be... I had a brain fart. It's 9 plus 9 is 18.
Okay, 18.
I want to take a second attack. I'm going to try Great Weapon Master Feat. Natural 20.
Oh, gosh.
Reroll 2s and 1s. Okay, so on this natural 20 with the Great Weapon Master Feat, we've got a 8, 9, 10, 14, 17, 26, 36.
36 damage.
Great weapon master feat once again.
Hell yeah.
That one won't hit. That's going to be 9 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. Would have been better not to do that. But okay.
So yeah, they see you going after their leader. And, those two bullywogs are gonna run up there. Get away from our master. They basically say, you know. They make
Hey, you get away from him!
two melee attacks. One with its bite, one with its spear. Here goes the bite. It's gonna be 8. Here comes the spear. It's gonna be 20. 30, 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That you're going to take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Then the other one's going to do the same thing. Bite is going to be 14. That's not going to hit. And the other one's going to be a dirty 20 on the spear. So you're going to take another 4 points of piercing damage.
How many d20s do you have?
A bunch.
I'll take a bunch.
How many do you need? D20s?
4.
You need 4 D20s?
Yeah.
And so the frog is going to just tongue Basculus.
No.
And there, and he's going to put him in his belly. Oh no, he's on his tongue for next. So that's its tongue attack. And then it's got a free tentacle now that it can attack Fenrir with. So it's going to swing its tentacle at you. $16 to hit.
That will not hit.
Alright, shit, man. Maybe it was a bad idea to have all his tentacles wrapped up with people. In hindsight. Then in that case, it's going to be your turn, Percy.
Parcel of the Clan Paxton is going to fly up into this tree, and he is going to roll a 28 to hit the frog Iymirth with a chromatic orb.
That will work.
And so it is going to deal a total of 34 damage.
Okay.
As he conjures up a ball of, let's say, lightning, and flashes it forward to hit the frog Iymirth.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
I had to bring out the monster manual for this frog. I've never had to bring. This ain't the monster manual. I had to bring out
Bolo's guide.
I've never had to bring out a guide for a creature.
Nice.
There's so much going on, you know.
Yeah.
It was crackling lightning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I know what you did. You know what you
What did I do?
You have shocked this frog Iymirth. He's pulsating. He will suffer lightning damage
Oh no.
until the end of its next turn.
Does does that do something special to it?
It does the same thing when you
Oh no.
hit lightning on a frog.
Did I memorize the monster manual by mistake? I'm sorry.
Hey, gee.
Oh, he's smiling, and that's
Such
all
a-
that matters. He's
such
smiling,
a
having fun playing
cheater.
D&D. That's what matters.
Cheater. No, just kidding. He used a frog behemoth as a
Yes.
bad guy once.
I knew it. He knew it. I know it. It's all good.
Did you fucking
But
storm it?
its speed is halved, okay, but it's not really moving that much.
No, it doesn't
And-
do. I can't remember what it does.
It will
but I
take-
remember-
Give me back my D20s.
It's going to also take
I will.
a penalty to its AC, so that will help out a little bit.
Let me also ask this: does 17 hit its AC?
Yes.
Okay, so cool. Does 17 hit? Let me ask this: they're not going to attack him anymore.
17 hit him.
Does 17 hit all of them?
Of course.
Okay, cool. Then you can have all your D20s back.
Yay!
But yes, there is some effects that lightning has put on the frog Iymirth. So. But it's all good. Look, it's 2 players against an army of bullywogs and frog Iymirth. I don't think it's bad.
Did I do a little mental game? Sorry.
So These guys are going to chuck spears at him, so it's probably, what, 5?
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So let's say it's about 70 feet away. That's probably within range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, range is 20 to 60.
I was gonna say it's 2060.
Yeah, 20 to 60. So
Move them up.
they gotta move up. Let's move them up 20 feet so that they're within the 20 to 60 and they can roll regular. So here goes the first spear. Ooh, be 19 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so that's gonna hit.
Hit.
You're gonna take 4 points piercing damage. And then the next one rolled a natural 3, so we're not gonna bother with that.
Okay.
It is back to you, Tamer.
That's a thing now. I'm gonna try the Great Weapon Master feat. 18 to hit.
18 hits. Its AC has been lowered, of course,
Okay, that's good to know.
till the end of its next turn, I believe is what it said.
Reroll ones. So 8 plus 9 is 17 plus 10, so 27.
27. Okay.
Second one, I shall Great Weapon Master feat again. That'll be 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Reroll ones. They say that shit sucks, but I think it's great.
Wait, you told us how much you hated it before.
Yeah, you've already said that.
Yeah, you said 100 times. You said that the dice were fucking mothers, they were fucking fathers.
Well, listen, sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
All right.
What are they right now?
Great.
Okay.
It does work good, better, more.
Okay,
more
continue.
times than not. All right.
Yes, please.
So 29.
All right. 29 more damage.
Third attack.
All right, hey, get after it.
I will once again try that Great Weapon Master feat.
So
Try
you get a
it.
third attack this time because you didn't
Haste.
kill it? No, oh, the haste, yeah. Holy fuck, yeah. You're right.
I rolled higher that time to hit.
Uh-huh.
Fenrir's a hacking and a swacking away. It's not easy being green, is it? 19 plus 9 is 28.
All right.
Just 3 big chunks. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Frog souffle.
Yeah, I'd say so. The bullywogs behind you are going to go ahead and make their 2 attacks. The bite attack is not going to hit. Here comes the spear attack. Somehow, with you right in front of them, they can't roll anything better than a fucking 4.
Oh no.
So the other one is, and aren't you glad we don't use flanking rules anymore? The other one's going to go after you.
It's kind of
And
bullshit.
He's going to hit. I'm pretty sure he's going to hit this time. So
We
that's
exploited it for too long.
19 to hit.
Me, yeah. Well, it's plus 2 to my AC, so it's right on the nosy.
Okay, so yeah, then you're going to take 4 points piercing damage from the spear.
Okay.
And then it is the Frogheim's turn.
Yes.
Come on and get me. Try swallowing something your own size.
He's got to do a strength check against Brackus. Brackus rolled a natural 1. Brackus is going to go in his mouth.
He's gone.
He's gone. These guys are getting
drunk.
eaten up inside.
He's
There's stuff going on in the belly. And so now he has the ability to... He's got 2 tentacles free, I believe. So he's going to take 2 tentacle attacks at you.
Okay. You're looking
So-
to hit 19.
Yeah. I know. I think I'm going to hit pretty good. So the first one's going to be 28.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take 19 bludgeoning damage. Now you are grappled. Okay? You're grappled in one of the tentacles.
Good.
And then the other, well now, I mean the other tentacle attack, there's nothing to attack. He's going to try to bop you on the head. He's going to try to smash you with tentacles. So that one's going to be a dirty 20.
Yeah, it is.
And that's going to be another 19 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But you're grappled in the
Okay.
one tentacle, so make it look good. That's a tongue. That's different. He used his mouth on that turn to eat Brachus. I can assure you Brachus was drunk as fuck when he went in there. He didn't feel anything, okay?
Okay, yeah. I'm looking at grapple stuff.
It is now your turn to get it.
Right. Parsol the Clown Paxton is going to come out from his tree and he's going to fly over towards the edge of the ship. He's going to float there in the air and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 little motes of flame are going to conjure themselves around him in sort of an arc pattern. And then one by one they're going to fly out and hit the bullywugs. So I'm going to hit this one.
Okay.
And that's why I asked earlier.
Yeah, no problem.
I hit all of them.
Okay.
So 12 damage.
How's that look?
Okay, the mote of flame is going to just and fly straight through him, leaving a little tiny hole in the center of his chest.
Yep.
The next one is going to fly towards this one and hit it for 10 damage.
Okay, he's still up. He's definitely not feeling good.
And so another one is going to come in and hit him for 4 damage.
Oh wait, no, somebody hit that guy. No wait, that was the order he was going in. He was number 3. I'm sorry. Nobody's hit the bullywugs.
Okay. 4 damage
4
to
damage
him.
on the next one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's still up?
Yeah.
4 more.
Well, this is the same one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, then I'm sorry. He was dead the first time.
He was dead after 4?
He had 1 hit point left.
Okay, so the first one hits him and he's really dazed by it, and the next one hits him and he falls over dead.
Yeah.
This next one is going to be hit for 9. And then for 4 more.
Okay.
And that
they got 11 hit points.
Okay, so that kills him too. And then the last one is going to get hit for 7 damage.
Alright, so that means he's got 4 hit points left.
Correct.
Alright. I don't think it matters that there's a surprise there. It's no big deal.
And that is the end of Parsol the Clan Paxton's turn.
It's a pretty good turn. So basically, the only one left is the one on the side of the ship.
Yep.
He was in the front.
Yep. And then
So-
you got to
So he's probably 1 then. Okay. So technically, he goes back to you then.
Fenrir's.
Fenrir, yeah, because the 2 in the back of the ship were 3 and 4.
Okay.
The front ship were 1 and 2.
I'm just going to keep a whomping and a wailing
Okay. In the grip.
in the grip. So he's pulling me forward like that Luke Skywalker scene, but instead of a fucking stick, I'm sticking my sword in his mouth.
Yeah.
Great weapon, master feat. Natural 20.
Oh God. Let's get your huzzah here. Put some thought into it, Chad.
So he's bringing me in real slow.
He's got 12 hit points.
And I reach us.
12 hit points.
Why'd you tell me that?
Because I want you to prepare. Prepare a good kill. It's a nat 20 roll. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, so that's there's 12 just on these 2 dice, so I'm not going to add it all up.
I'm just saying, yeah. I knew you were going to get it.
So he brings me in real slow. And I'm looking down his throat and I can see his slimy hole and I go, and my fucking sword comes up between his fucking eyes right there. And he just kind of like he relaxes and I kind of like try to climb into its fucking mouth and start going, hello.
You reach in there and you kind of get.
I'm trying to reach down there and grab my friends.
You grab Basques and you pull him out, but it's only kind of half of him.
Oh. It's this guy, he's only half of him?
Yeah, it's only half.
Fabricate can't fix that.
And I just kind of drop out of I kind of sloop out of the mouth and I lay in there and I'm very sad. Fenrir's very sad. He starts kicking. He sees this one last. Oh, there's one last guy there.
Yeah.
He drops his spear.
No, I'm so mad.
And Delphine goes up and stabs him in the face. She had a dagger the whole time and stabs him.
Okay.
It's the first time you've seen her show emotion.
Yeah. I start kicking these frogs off my boat.
How can we complete Kaluth's will if we keep losing people?
How many do we have left?
There's 3.
Who's left?
I think it's, what was it?
You mean the ones that got swallowed, all of them got killed?
Yeah.
They're dead.
I think we got
Delphine. Because you can survive inside of it for a little bit. I know that.
We got Orskis
Not them.
and we got Trite. Trite. I got him with my spear. Yes, 3rd time. I'll do that joke over and over. I had him right where I wanted him.
Well, we've got some more friends to help us. Come on, gnomes.
They don't work for us. Just because they're gnomes doesn't mean they work for us.
Now,
You want us to cook that?
well, we can cook some of it.
I don't want to
think
eat
so.
it. Yeah, we don't want to eat it.
Well, I'll cook it for my damn self then. But I get it off the boat. We're gonna roll that thing off the boat, and Fenrir will start harvesting it.
Okay. Yeah, you can just get whatever you want from it. Then it'll be interesting. You do the research.
He's gonna skin it. He's gonna
Frog
take. He's
meat.
gonna take some of its fucking skin. It's like leathery frog skin pelt.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can make a suit out of it for Percy, and then he can swim better.
Here's your hat.
It's like a frog suit. He can swim like Mario.
Wow. You guys are heroes.
Frog leather boots, man.
We're from the south side of Gnome Place, so we kind of have a little bit of the gnome accent, and some of us don't. It comes and goes.
Yeah, mine kind of comes and goes too.
Well,
You guys, check this out. I got this big pink wad, and I go, and it stretches across the ship, and like hits Trite's knife, and I take it from him. Fun. It's the frog's tongue.
well,
That'll dry up in about a day.
Then we'll eat it.
No.
we're not heroes. We're very scared, to be honest with you. It'd be wonderful. We are questioning our life choices. What got us here?
I was doing just the same thing.
See, we think alike.
You small folk are so anxious.
We are more than happy to cook the trout. We are experienced with this. And they start cooking the trout, utilizing the flame. And everybody can have trout and wine and anything you want to do. I mean, you lost 2 more members of your team. You lost Braskus and Laz. Laz was the ship flyer, so Delphine says
Fenrir's
she thinks she
gonna
can
take
fly.
a bunch of frog behemoth teeth
Huh?
and a bunch of leather.
Okay.
And stick it in the bag of holding. He's gonna try to stick it in the bag of holding, and you're like, stop doing
No.
that.
I've got it all organised.
And he'll take one of the eyeballs of the thing and stick it on the fire. He's gonna eat that. He eats a frog behemoth eyeball.
This is squishy. Constitution check.
It's really good. It's well above 20, I think.
He holds it down. He chews
Hell
on
yeah.
it. It's good.
Or it's 22.
Orskus says, "May I have one?"
Yes, it's sweet.
Yes.
Full of gelatin.
All right. He rolled a natural 1.
Oh, okay.
He's choking on it.
We're down
He's got
to 2.
pupil in his throat.
Crew.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Slap him on the back.
It's acquired taste.
Yes.
I'll eat. I wish to eat fish.
All right.
Try to
You do that.
I think I found something that's worse than the north.
The swamp?
Yes.
We hate the swamp too.
I'm having a grand time, except for these blasted mosquitoes.
The only place we've ever liked was we noticed the wizard who had made a pocket dimension we could go in. It was safe and nice and cozy. Even had a house in there.
I once knew a gnome that thought it could get into a pocket dimension. It was a bag of holding though.
Oh.
Yeah, he suffocated. That was a sad day at Candlekeep.
There's enough of this frog meat here to last us for months. We're only going to need it for a day, though. How much longer further do we have to travel?
We were hoping you would. Well, Delphine's like, we're waiting for a castle to fly here, and the gnomes are like, could we be dropped off at the Calling Horns? There's an inn there. We can get a nice sleep. We'll buy you the hat.
We will transport you safely to where you're going.
The ship isn't in a flying state yet, is it?
We'd probably be able to fly by tomorrow, I think, if we could just survive the night. But I'll tell you, I did pray to Kaluth and you showed up, so I think we're going to make it, after all.
I can keep watch tonight.
Okay, yes. There'll be no changes tonight.
I won't do anything but sit there. I kind of sleep goes off a little bit, so...
You start any kind of fires for the trolls or anything?
Yeah, I will keep fires going. I'm going to start fires all around us.
I also think the stench of the...
We also have a big old fire right here.
Yeah, I think the stench of the dead frog Iymirth probably wards off some creatures too, because
They might come to want
such a large creature.
Well, they're probably afraid of it, so they probably smell it.
they smell that, but they also know it's dead, so there's probably some creatures bigger.
Well, we keep fires going.
All right.
Fenrir will keep watch.
Yep. And then
am I able to get at least a short rest in?
Yeah, you guys can rest up. There's no nothing happening overnight.
Okay.
And when the morning comes, they'll say we're ready to try to take the ship off.
All right. Well, we lost our dragon cultist, but we got some new gnomish friends.
Well, technically, we'd like to step off at the calling.
Yes. But you can stick around long enough to sing us a song, can't you?
We don't sing.
That one has a guitar.
You're rising music.
That was Chobolt's guitar. He didn't make it. He smelled delicious, but he didn't make it.
Just because someone's holding a guitar doesn't mean that they sing.
Well, I shall play for us then.
And it takes a little bit, gets itself out of the mud, and somehow, some way, against the DM's wishes, you lift this ship up off the ground, and you want to fly to the Calling Arms, which is just on the outskirts of the Evermoors, but it's a settlement. It's kind of like a roadside settlement. There's just an inn there and some buildings. So we will say that you guys are flying to the Calling Arms.
Yay!
Actually, I probably don't need any minis for this next bit.
Isn't this the way to travel?
Mm-hmm. Trite's been promoted to steering the ship.
I don't know how.
I'll show you, damn it. Move.
And as you get up past the moors, you can see the road, the Evermore Way, and stuff like that. And you can see that there's like some housing there, and in it is just there's one place, because the Calling Horns is nothing more than a trailside inn with a few homes around it. It's basically just people stop off there, eat, drink, stay the night.
Protection from trolls.
Yep. And yes, you'll learn more as you go to town, if you'd like. So would you like to try to land your ship somewhere in the town?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no reason to land. We can keep it aloft.
Sure.
Go low enough and tie it.
I can take it
It
low.
needs 2 people to operate it, right?
Yes.
And we have 3 of them left.
Delphine's like, I think I could manage if need be. Oh, that's pleasant music, isn't it?
It is.
Nearly.
Zelda.
You come upon a scene of death.
You finally found like real life, some more civilization you've seen in a long time. There is just one inn, but there's other little cottages around it and stuff. And there's you can see these burly guys standing on the edge, watching the moors. There's a fence, up and all, so there's protection there. And you guys are just going to let the ship hover in the air and get down on the ground.
Anchor it.
Yep. We'll stay aboard the ship and continue to do repairs.
Yes, and I will anchor it.
And so
I'll take ropes and fasten it to something on the ground, or stake it to the ground.
And so the gnomes, Percy and Fenrir, are going to go down to the Calling Horns, which is basically the only inn in this small settlement south of the Evermoors, along Evermore Way, east of Yatar. You guys are back towards civilization. Woo! And you can see that there's it's getting a little later in the day. The sun's setting. It's probably around 5, 6. The tavern seems to be busy. Would you like to enter?
Hell yes, I haven't been
There's horses out front.
We haven't been to a good tavern in months,
Yeah.
have we?
Yeah, you haven't been. This is a tavern moment. Get after it.
It's been months, right?
Yes, it's been months. You haven't been there since the 10 Towns. No, it's not been months. It's been weeks.
It's been a month.
Okay, fine. All right.
I haven't had a decent ale in so long. Boom! I come through the door.
There's a lot of people in there. You know, think of like the Prancing Pony with people with their hoods up and stuff. It's busy.
Yeah,
It's
and
quite a bit.
Percival the Clown Pax is going to come in the door and he's going to go, "Hi, everybody! Oh, look! Oh, there's a tavern! Look, there's a hooded figure in the corner!"
And there's
I'll walk to the front to the fucking bar like John fucking Wayne.
there's an older woman at the bar. Greetings.
What do you got on tap?
Got lots of ale. Whatever the caravans bring in town.
Got anything stronger?
You look like you could take a bit.
Aye.
The toughest guy drinks this thing. It's get creative, Michael.
That's what it's called. A drink called Get Creative, Michael.
It's called Get Creative, Michael.
That is a really interesting name.
It's called Get Creative.
He calls this one to the death.
To the death. I'll take it. There is my gold.
Thank you.
Gold.
What does it cost? I'll take it out of my money.
It's probably like a few
Few
coppers.
coppers or something.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in there.
Oh, they're going to change the economy of this town permanently.
You want something, little fella?
Yes! What do you have on your menu?
Quaff.
We've got probably some stews we can get you.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You're so happy.
You got bread?
Of course.
Hell
We're civilized folk here. Well, we're on the outskirts of the Evermoors, but
I'm very happy to have bread.
I got a group of guys that I pay to take care of them. I give them free drinks, free lodging. They watch
Cheese
their
on
Evermoors.
toast. That's what I want.
Sounds good. Cheese on toast.
Bring it to me.
Yeah. And so cheese on toast come to you. You're drinking your drink.
Quaff.
And guy comes behind you and he pats you on the shoulders. Guy's wearing black hood, black mask. He points back at a table in the back of the bar.
I look over there.
And you see Jasper Muriel sitting there.
Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. And I come in.
And you shake hands. I'll be. Fate has brought you right here, hasn't it? You always seem to just show up.
In style. From the sky, no less.
Me too, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Where
And you
have you
notice. Oh, I'm sorry, but you notice while you're talking to him, he's got a patch over his eye.
What's happened to your eye there, old man?
Debts had to be paid.
Oh. Who did you owe a debt to?
It doesn't matter. It's good to see you. Have you tried one of the drinks I created? It's called To the Death.
That's what I'm drinking now.
Yeah, me and Tamer Zor, the owner, we go back to the. We can just go back. You should tell her you're with me. A drink for free.
I will do that. Much has happened since I saw you last.
Yeah.
We traveled north. And we came across 10 towns. And we fought ice giants. We defended the city. And then we went north of that and met with the great Harshnag. Fought more ice giants.
Sounds great. Sounds like drink and talk.
Oh, it was a great battle. I rode on the back of a mammoth. And I slew many with my sword.
Did Percy die yet?
Percival's alive. He's over there eating some toast. Avocado toast or something like that.
Figures.
But I've lost everyone else in my party.
You know what you can trust.
I do. Those tricks you taught me came in handy. And
You look a little thicker.
I am. You know it's you've come back from home in the north weighing more than when you went in.
It's definitely good to see you. We might even need to use you. I got some guys here. A fellow to talk to you, his name's Black Star. He doesn't talk much, but when he does, it's kind of weird.
Very well. We've got some news about this giant caper that's going
Come on
on.
over to the table. Pioneers will hear.
I'll go get us another round.
Yeah.
I'll go get us another round of ales.
All right.
Tell her who I'm with, and I come back over to him.
Oh, so you want to get the ales at the bar? Or anything?
Yeah, I went over and told him who
What are you
Jasper.
getting? What are you getting?
More of those to the deaths.
You talking to Jaster over there?
I'm with him.
I was with him once too.
Not like that.
I wasn't like that either. I was with him at the War of the Silver Marshes when I was younger.
Ah.
To see him standing there next to Dristur with burned battle hammer fighting off those orcs and goblins. It was glorious to see him in battle in his prime. Oh. Now look at him.
Ah, he's a little bit worse for the wear, isn't he?
Yeah. You can tell his days are numbered.
I don't know if about that. It would take more than that to kill old Jaster.
I'd like him to retire. Maybe open another little inn next door.
I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Yeah, you're right, he's got a new, what do they call him, a sidekick, Padawan, understudy.
We'll see. I haven't met him yet. Come on with those drinks, though. I gotta get down to business.
Drinks. And you're eating toast.
I'll go over there and sit with Jaster.
Okay.
I'm gonna praise him to the...
When you get to the table, you notice that the table's Black Star. Next to him is like a ranger guy. There's a snake-like woman there. Pythona. And next to him is another guy in Jessica. You haven't met him yet. This is Zorkin Alisard. He's my new understudy.
Zorkin Alistard.
Yeah. He keeps talking about you, Fenrir. But I'll show him who's I got a little bit more gusto. I'll get him to start saying my name more than yours.
Well, you're about 4 frost giants, a frog behemoth, and what else did we find in the swamp just now? And 4 hill giants behind me.
Yeah. Gontar, be patient. Learn to walk before you run.
And learn to jump high. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's any advice I can give you. You need to be able to leap onto the back of a woolly mammoth.
I'm studying under him, not you. And he gets up and he kind of leaves the table. Don't worry about him. He's a hothead. You were a hothead when I met you. I just gotta mold him into shape. He'll be good.
Let me know if he needs any fisticuffs training.
Of course. I know you're good at that. Could you guys give us a moment? And they get up and they leave.
Of course. And he gets up and leaves.
Told you it's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a strange voice. Sounds like an old man that used to live with us in the tribe. His name is Werner Harzog. You want me to call Percy over? We can give you a recount of what we've done. Or I can tell you now.
I don't think he's too keen on our kind.
I understand. I
don't know what I think about it, but I respect that he at least stands by his morals, and it's good.
Without him, I would have been toast. Like the one that he's eating right now.
Yeah. Perhaps I'll go and talk to him.
We came upon this thing called the Oracle, and we've discovered that the ordning of the giants has been destroyed by a vile, ancient dragon, blue dragon. I came in contact with it, and we narrowly escaped with our lives. Had it not been for Percival, it would have had me. I witnessed the death of the great Harshnag, and the temple was destroyed. But we have learned that soon the king of the giants, the Storm King, he is
King Hackathon?
King Hackathon. He is in peril, and we must find a way to get to his realm. There will be a cloud castle appearing over this town.
You know, that's why I'm here.
No shit.
Yeah.
I should have known you would be one step ahead of me.
I don't know. Seems like our paths are intertwined.
Once again.
Let me go get us another drink and we'll talk some more.
Mm-hmm.
And he leaves you at the table and he walks over there. Hey, Percy.
Hello. They actually have apples here. It's been like 3 months since I've had an apple.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I seen you smile. Talman, he's on my tab. Don't charge him. You been keeping Finner out of trouble?
Not really. We've kind of been getting into a lot of really weird trouble, but there's been like a dragon cult that's been like flying us around, and that's been keeping us mostly out of land-based trouble. But there's been a lot of sky-based trouble recently. I found out it doesn't really matter where you go, trouble just has a way of finding you.
Well, I'm gonna ask if you join us. We're gonna go into that cloud giant city when it gets here. We've been invited, and I would love to invite you to go with us. They're expecting us.
You've been invited into the cloud giant city.
Yes.
Why would a cloud giant want to invite somebody into their city?
Our organization saved a prince's life once, and as a show of gratitude, they're gonna allow us to meet Count Cersei in person. We would love for you and Finler to join us. It's an easy way to get on the castle without getting attacked. I'm sure you have something you're up to.
Well,
I won't ask.
That is very helpful. Yeah, sure. I was just planning on flying up there with my boots.
Alright, give me 2 to the desk. One for him, one for me. We're gonna drink and become friends tonight.
Sure.
And Finner's sitting at the table, and one of the cloak people comes and sits down. Who does a girl got to stab to get a drink in here? She removes her hood, and it's Helena Thornton. And we're going to end right there.
All right.
Ah!